Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Get that out of Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening. I'm not quite sure what time of day it is, but if you are watching this, it must be a Saturday. Well, if you're watching this live, it's a Saturday. And hopefully you can hear me loud and clear over there, since the last time I did try to go live on StreamYard, there was some issues, and that wasn't cool at all. But happy Saturday to you. Welcome to my channel. My name is Matty-Rants, and we're doing a special live today. It is the last live tier that we're going to be doing in the month of May. We're probably going to be moving to an edited format of these where I'll have some time to really pull it together. But I got to tell you that, y'all, 47 lip syncs. I didn't even think it was going to be that much when I started on this project, and I can say it's a project now because, oh my God, I have been up since 7 a.m. and I just finished this slideshow, the tier maker, the full bit. I just finished. That's why I was a little late to the live. I just finished. I had to watch them at least 3 times a pop, which is very hard to do. 47 different lip syncs. Also, not all of them were available on YouTube, which it's interesting because some were on YouTube and now they're not on YouTube. I almost forgot to put somebody in there because I started to realize that a lot of the queens on All Stars 10 have faced each other. Season 14, yeah. Season 14, girl, that whole list, they have fought. They have fought each other, baby. There's a couple on there that have crossed over their paths and everything else like that too. Also, it's interesting that Denali and Olivia are on, because then I realized, oh, they had a makeover challenge where they had to do something together. They had to fight. Both of them lip synced against Rose during that season. So this was a fun time for me to pull together this list of lip syncs, because I'm realizing the intricacies and the connections that a lot of those lip syncs have throughout the Drag Race universe, connecting into different All Stars episodes. So this was like a project for your boy. And I don't know if I'll ever do this again for 18 cast members. I blame the girls who have been on Drag Race longer than everybody else and have done multiple seasons, which I got to tell you, who do you think had the most lip syncs out of everybody in this cast? And you may be surprised. You may be like, duh, of course I know. But you would be shocked to see how close the numbers were as far as people who had to buck in lip syncs. And then there were some that I thought it would have been more, and there were actually less. And I was like, oh. And I had to go look up a lot of them. 47. Forgive me for how I said this, but let me show you the note. I'm going to show you the note. This is the note, okay? Those are the lip syncs we're going over today. All of that. All of that. All of that. So I am including, and this is to be fair, and I was trying to be fair through a lot of these. This is both for the win. This is both for lip sync for your life. This is both top 2 lip syncs. This is introduction episode situation if they had to lip sync. This is no, I'm not going to even lie, CJ, and say 2-hour live. I'm going to be as long as I'm going to be on. I'm going to be on as long as I'm going to be on today. You are also going to get to vote for these lip syncs in the polls. I will be trying to limit it to 5 minutes apiece, if you will. But like, I included all of them. The only ones I did not include were solo lip syncs. I'm not saying for top 4. No. I'm referring to well, it's for the crown and they're about to perform a song. Nope, 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 no, no, nope. No. None of those. Okay. If they were an assassin, they are included in this. So if anybody was an assassin, Georges, Aja, those lip syncs I will include because that's only fair. It's the lip syncs from the contestants on All Stars 10 prior to being on the show. So if they had to do something like a buck if you nuck and all that kind of good stuff, it's nuck if you buck. I did it backwards. That's where we're going to be at today. So I put a lot into this today. So I'd appreciate the likes. I'd appreciate the comments here. I appreciate the interaction. Forgive me if I'm like stressing that, but when I tell you hours, a total of 6 today, just on one video, no breaks given. I made myself some breakfast though. I had eggs and I had pineapple and banana. You know, your boy trying to get bigger. Is this arm bigger now? Or is it bigger? I've been working out like crazy. Because y'all know I'm on a current detox. I'm on a current budget. If I must it, no, I must, no, a budget, a Muppet budget. Boom, there it is. I talked about this to myself earlier today. I'm crazy a little bit. But I have 20 days before my vacation. And I have so much on my plate prior to me just going, and it's so stressful. I haven't gotten anything for my trip. I haven't gotten my contact lenses. I haven't gotten the clothes that I want. They're still sitting in the cart, mind you. I have to get my hair done, but I'll get that taken care of closer to the date. And then the last thing I needed to get, oh my God, Matt, it was the contact lenses, it was the clothes, toiletries, of course, but the selfie stick specifically for the DJI for this camera, because I'm going to be vlogging the experience, and everybody who's on the trip already knows I'm going to be vlogging. Nobody has said no to the vlogging bit, so I'm like, yay. So I'll be able to like really get the trip. And so I was planning on doing just short videos and posting shorts of my trip, but I'm actually going to concoct not a very long video, but maybe a 20-something minute, 25-minute video of the trip experience itself, from the airport through wherever we're at. As much as I'm going to give, I'm going to wait to show everything until I get home so no one's talking. And then, of course, like just bring it in and give you all the feel for one of these group kind of trips that we do. And it is, of course, my first international trip, so I'm so excited. But yes, this is why I've been so stressed. Because I'm like, bills are tight and all that kind of good stuff, but the channel's doing pretty good right now, so I'm really happy about that. But I allowed a family member to borrow some money from me that does not pay me back. Patreon's been acting crazy. Go look it up. They've been doing something weird with the payouts, and I still have money that I'm like looking at that's just sitting there that I can't even touch. So it's like really throwing me off, and I'm behind on my lights, I'm behind on my phone. Of course, the cable's coming up. The last 3 bills I got to worry about before my trip. But everything else has been paid for. Rent's done. Shout out to everybody for the live on Thursday. I got my appliance fees done because I pay for my washer and dryer and all that kind of good stuff. And all the subscriptions that I have, I canceled. I told you I was serious. Like I was like, I'm going to go on my trip rich because I don't want to have like no issues in Puerto Vallarta, especially if something bad happens and I need to catch a flight back home for some bad reason or whatever. Like I want to be good. So like I already told my friends I'm not going to see them until the 23rd, which is sad because today is like Black Gay Pride out here in Houston. Shout out to everybody going to Splash. Whoop, whoop. But I was like, I'm not going to see them for the next 3 weeks. I was like, I will see you when we go to this trip because I got to lock it in. No eating out, no movies, no ganja. And I'm so dead serious. No ganja, no eating out, none of that. None of it. I am so hyper focused on working out, consistently detoxing my body and my mind before I go on this trip because I don't want anything on my shoulders with my group of friends. I want to have so much fun. And y'all know I need a vacation bad. So like anything and everything y'all tip today is going to go into like all the shit I got going on, but like it also is going to be helpful for this trip coming up because I'm not going to see another check again until the 21st. YouTube. But again, thank you, YouTube, because it was a wonderful month last month. Shout out to all the super chats. Y'all were amazing. No, I got to do this now because I prayed on it and I was saying to myself, Matt, let's lock it in, friend, because you've been working out, you've been doing it, like everything's been coming together, the body's looking, all that's great, but like if you're gonna have a successful trip, you can't be focused on like the temporary things at home right now. You got to focus on the main stuff. So grocery store once a week, that's to feed the babies. I get a week's worth of food for them. I get a week's worth of food for me for the next 3 weeks. No eating out, no bullshit, no nonsense, no whatever. Just let's stay at home. We're gonna have a good time here, and then I will be able to enjoy my trip and not be stressed because everything will be taken care of. That is the idea. So I'm putting myself to that challenge because 20 days away, which is a reminder. All Stars 10 starts Friday. And they're talking about a multiple premiere, y'all. I don't know if it's going to be 3 episodes or if it's going to be 2. And then they're going to have the last group pop up the next week. We don't know just yet. I heard it was a double premiere. Double, Michael Double premiere. So we shall see. But if you do want a free week of Paramount Plus on your boy Matty-Rants, get you some. I can offer a free week for you because I'm an affiliate partner. Ding, ding. Or I should ding. There we go, Jules. Ding with Paramount Plus. So if you want a free week on me, as well as mommy, get a little showtime in there if you want to, and stay past that week. On me. Just hit that. Uh-oh, I'm about to cough. We good? Just hit that link. Come on. Okay, I caught it. Hit that link, take you where you need to go. Go ahead and get yourself signed up. Stay past that week. Get that free weekend there. I promise you, when I say I just was using Paramount Plus for this video, every drag race is on there in terms of like the American seasons and the All-Star seasons, which I was kind of gagged. I was like, oh shit. That was me when I was watching it today. I was like, dang, they put everything on here. At first, it wasn't all the seasons. It really wasn't. Now it's like everything. I'm like, oh, this is a lot. They even had the Untucks on there too. So if you do want to catch up on some Drag Race, by all means, get you some. Why am I saying that? Keep it up, Maddie. There's also a live Drag Race channel on Paramount Plus now too. I know about the Drag Race Universe channel that everyone has found, but yes, also Paramount Plus has a live Drag Race channel that plays on their station too, which is interesting, which I also recommend Paramount Plus. Look at me, affiliate partner. Look at me. Look at me. I lost my train of thought. There are a lot of live programs. There are a lot of live programs on the Paramount Plus app. If you didn't know this, you can watch live TV on there, and they have a lot of stations that just play shit all the way through. Like they just do marathon runs of stuff, or possibly other things as well, like your local news and this, that, and the other. So like if you're not a cable girly and you're like, I still want to know what's going on in my city, I kind of recommend Paramount Plus because some other apps that I do use do not offer that same function. Just saying. So like, can do love. But yes, I just wanted to make sure that y'all know that. Are we ever getting a Drag Race South Korea or Japan? I heard about Japan. I have heard about Japan. I have not heard about South Korea. Oh, this is a good time to mention this. Liam isn't in here yet, but he's one of the main moderators, as well as a few others that I know of that have asked to participate. But the Rant Pack does have a Discord now. And in the Discord, there are multiple different venues and channels that you can go to, talking about Drag Race, different shows, music, movies, personal stuff where you just want to get some things off of your chest, this, that, and the other. There's also a spoiler part because we don't talk about spoilers here on the channel because that's not fair to everybody. And so it's disconnected from this. But I may participate in said spoilers chat with you in the Discord, not here, but in Discord, I'll go and get the bullshit with you. And yes, the spoiler section has been going off, and I am fully aware of what's happening. That's the most I'm gonna say. That's the most I am going to say. Wow. Actually, one more thing I'm going to say to the little tea, but I'm not going to give the tea away because some people don't want to know this. Isn't it interesting she has the same last name as the same person that was also considered or is racist from that one particular international season of Drag Race where RuPaul got her little big bald-headed ass up there and was like, we should all be this, that, and the other. And I was like, interesting. Same last name too. I said, that must be that must be that kind of name. Oh, interesting. That tea will drop later, but it's all over the internet right now. And I'm going to let it go on that. I love how I'm saying Discord and then they said the last name. I don't do what in the butt. What in the disclaimer? This program's for entertainment purposes only and content's not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individual, gender, or weeks. Why I say it like that? Weeks. All opinions expressed by MattyRants and program participants are the personal views and do not reflect the opinions of everyone on the planet. They don't reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. Don't send hate to anybody that we talk about today or the shows. That's just gross. Like, we're grown. And if you're not grown, get you some grown. Grab your libations and strap in. Matty's a talker. Also, if you ain't grown, you shouldn't even be over here. And you may be here for a while. Don't post any spoilers in the chat. We just talked about it. Go to the Discord for that. If you feel uncomfortable about viewing this program, consume some Activia and have yourself a good old nasty gassy pooped. My trip group just updated something. Somebody paid for the excursion. I'm like, I got to the 9th, y'all. Give me a second. Brianna, how you doing? Aqua, Crash, Virgo, Emroika, my moderator up in the chat. Bonjour, Madame. I'm fucking that up. Comment allez-vous aujourd'hui, n'est-ce pas? See, that's my little French I got. Just a wee, n'est-ce pas? Lala, David, CJ, Joel, Turtle, Nelsifer. I love that name. I don't know why. I just do. Imagine Graham. How you doing, baby? Crash, DW. Hey, friend. I need to go to the grocery store soon. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm already out of meat. I gotta buy the frozen bags of chicken, D. Because, like, the fresh chicken's too expensive, friend. You saw I had to get the stuff that was on sale. Why it expired that day and I didn't read it. So I had to eat it that day. And so all I got is veggies and eggs. And I'm like, ooh, I'm just gonna have to make it. Hello, Liz. How you doing? Thank you for being here today. Bo, a non-account, Kendrick. I'm trying to make sure I say everything to everybody before we get this started today because we do have a lot of lip syncs to go over here. And we are going to start from the logo days and we're going to work our way up to the most recent season. So yes, that does mean that Lydia's booty hole will be the last thing that we talk about today. So that means we're going to start with Nicole Paige Brooks from Atlanta, Georgia. Okay? And then we're going to go all the way to Lydia V. Collins. God. I can't. William, everybody, thanks for being here. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, become part of the Rant Back family. Appreciate you for being here. Salah, Isa, Abdullah. I hope I said that correctly. I hope you're doing well over there, baby. Hope you're having a good day too, Sasha. Montez, how you doing, friend? Wild Card, Jason Wong, David G. Okay, why am I giving y'all songs? We got to do this here today. We got to keep it fresh. We got to keep it rolling. Oh, the banner, and then we can get this started today. I've just been talking. If you do want to drop a little love in my jar, PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, and Venmo MattyRants. I just talked about it at the beginning of the video. So if you want to drop anything my way over the next couple of days, it's going to be super importante. I'm trying to take care of some things that are literally due tomorrow. And then 2 days after that, which is the truth. So I appreciate all the love of the world. It's really helpful, especially for this trip. I haven't gotten anything for it yet. And I'm trying to at least get some stuff before all my sizes and the clothes that I want are gone, which really is upsetting me because I keep going back and refreshing the cart. Like, please don't let nobody get this outfit. I'm going to lose my grip. But also, everything else that's going to be set up for the Puerto Vallarta trip, that's going to be so much fun that I'm recording. So I'm just freaking excited. But I'm also like, my anxiety is through the roof, to say the least. It's through the roof. But I did get some love in the jar early in the video. JMCL, God bless you. On a real note, you've always been so kind to me and my friends on the panel, and like they like always mention you to me when we're talking. They're like, Matt, have you ever met JMCO? And I was like, I think we've talked outside of this before. They're like, like, just gotta tell them, like, I just hope the best for this part. Like, honestly, we're always like, we just hope the best. Like, whatever is going on in your world and whatever you're doing, just know that there's like 6 to 7 people over here on this internet that think about you consistently, that hope that everything goes your way in life, honestly. Because God bless you for this tip. I appreciate you, my baby. Coverage while Patreon gets their shiz together. I'm trying not to get mad about that because Chris emailed them and talked to them. I've already sent a nasty little nasty email. Like, how are we as content creators supposed to be able to work if you're holding the money through Apple and Google's app service, but then you change the day of that we're supposed to get paid, and then you say it may be from 1 to 6 business days now versus the actual first, but you allowed us to set up a date when we do this. So like, like, no, you can set up a time when you can pull everything. You can even have it pulled whenever you want to, but like, it's the fact that they're holding money for 75, and there's a little asterisk. I'm still confused about that. 75 days. Girl, what? Like, help me God. Like 70, that is 3 months damn near. If I get coin, I like to share with those that brighten things for others. That's all. James, thank you so much, baby. I appreciate you. Honestly, hugs and kisses. Whether y'all tip or not, I do pray for my rant pack nightly. I also pray in the morning too, but I pray for all of y'all. Even if you don't believe, I'm always like, God, just make sure my people are good because I want to see them again. Hello. Like, you literally we just left Sunday. I want to see him again. Like, for real. Thank you, James L. God bless you. Darnell, you already know what's up, friend. Thank you, my love. Thanks for all this effort. Trust me, this was a long day. Liam, we're not talking about any spoilers in the chat, and I already alluded to it before you got here. Wink, wink. If you want more information, go to the Discord. Crash, thank you for this super, not the super, Crash, thank you for the tippy poo on Cash App. Appreciate you. I'll run this one back. All my best to you and kids. Thank you, because the fur babies. We'll have a conversation about them later. CD, thank you so much on the Patreon. Matthew, thank you for all of your hard work. CD, I'm sober and I'm doing this. This is not okay. My ADHD is going to be a strong one during this video. So the girls are like, oh, when he be litty, he don't be paying. Girl, when I am sober, honey, my brain is all over the place. So here we go. Okay. Thank you so much for those tippy poos. Oh, we got a super chat. Brianna, first super chat of the day. Thank you so much, pretty. Come on, in Friday Payday, have loved you since season 11. Wow, passively and grateful to join your lives. But these big, I ain't gonna say it, but we're not paying you. Y'all send $1, please. Thank you so much, Brianna. I appreciate you, my baby. With a dozen roses. Yeah, y'all join the Discord. I got to pop on there tonight. I will more than likely be popping on there tonight because I'm not going out. Everybody's going to be out in the streets tonight. I'll be at home. So I'll be in the Discord. Okay, so let's open up the tier list first so y'all can understand what we're about to witness today. Hey, Happiness. Hey, Jay Patel. Jamie. All right. Like we did the last time with the voting, and I really wish I could do this on my phone instead of the polls that way, but it won't let me do it on the mobile app, which is so stupido. The burp, my apologies. Oh, what was coming? I wish, why can't it let me do it on here? That's so stupid. Whatever. My computer's gonna be loud as hell today, but y'all will hear it. It may go a little slow too. So again, 47 lip syncs. I'm going to actually just say about 3 to 4 minutes a pop for y'all to get a vote in because it's going to be a long day and there may be lip syncs. Well, there are going to be lip syncs that we talk about a little bit more than others. Okay. 47. Now, I know you're seeing this. You're like, Matt, that's not 47. This is 47. This is 17. Wait, is this more than 47? Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 3 rows of 12. That's 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. 47. There are some pictures you may be confused about, like Susie Toots being here. You know what lip sync that is. Oh, why you playing? You know what lip sync that is. Why are you playing? I'm just saying, like, like you know that Susie's there. That's that reference. Nina Bonina Brown is there for Aja and hers lip syncs because we actually just did this last weekend with season 9. You'll probably can see that the Cynthia Lee Fontaine ones are up there. Boom. That's from last week's episode 2, but also there are the other seasons that I've missed, and also the rest of them too. Wouldn't it be interesting if I just left the pictures up here and we took a quiz and you had to name what song the lip sync was? Ooh. And again, everybody, just as a reminder, I have everything. Oh, this is so many. I have it all written down. Yes, you will be voting on the lip syncs in the live chat. Are we voting for how the All-Star Singing did in the lip sync? No. Okay, so my apologies. Let me give you everybody pull out your pieces of paper and pens and pencils. I would prefer a pencil in my classroom. Yes, I need the number 2s. Don't go number 2. This ain't a scat office, okay? All right, I'll leave that to Chantel Sala. But excuse me, that's a whole nother channel. I'm referring to I need the pencils because the pens, yeah, all that scratch and shit on the paper. I don't like that. Now, if you got the erasable pens, those are also disgusting too. You know what I'm talking about. You can erase the words, but it's all smudgy and weird and shit. It's giving me some sort of, possible device to, explode within 10 seconds. So we're going to do pencils today and paper. The criteria, and the main one is rewatchability. And we talked about this with the last tier list. Do you come back to the lip sync, yes or no? One person in the lip sync can do an excellent job. The other person doesn't have to necessarily be the best. But are you rewatching that lip sync again? Was it entertaining to you? You got to put in the song choice, rewatchability, performance, and the overall factor of the situation, aka what are the stakes? Is this for the win? Is this for them to go home? Is this for them to come back into the competition? Is this for some money? You know what I'm saying? So you have to put that all in the factors, but the rewatchability, I think, is the highest one for me, because when I think about a lip sync and what I find to be the most entertaining, I come back to the ones that make me go, let me see this again. There are songs that I normally wouldn't even care about, but the lip sync was so good. I'm coming back to it. I can look at this picture right now and go, top right corner, Nina Bonina Brown versus Aja. Finally, that's one of the ones. That's one of the ones. That's a 10s across the board. I could already put it up there on the list. We already voted for it. We might as well put it there. I mean, if you want to, y'all, to make this a little easier, we can do Cynthia's lip syncs first. No, we're gonna go in order. We're gonna go in order. We may post a little bit earlier because we voted on them already, high key. But I also want you to possibly think about everybody they're in the competition with here in All Stars 10 and compare the lip syncs within the group. Okay. So before we start this up further and I go ahead and get our visuals up and get this together, let me go ahead and take this down real quick. Take that down real quick. Who do you think had the most lip syncs out of everybody here? Who do you think had the most? I'll let y'all type that up while I go ahead and calculate, because you about to see. I don't think it's Ginger. I don't think it's Ginger. I think it's Georges. And Aja, you'd be shocked, did not have as much. That was the gag. The gag was, for me, I would think that, like, not to say she'd be in the bottom, But like, okay, April, you are close. Bosco is up there because Bosco had to lip sync quite a bit, but they only had to lip sync the most when it came to that Lala Peru. Remember when everyone did bad in Snatch Game and the RuPaul made them all lip sync? Yeah. It's kind of wild. No, Candy's not on the list. We're only talking about All Stars 10 here. So let's take a look. Nicole Paige Brooks lip synced once. Phoenix lip synced once. Cynthia Lee Fontaine 1, 2, 3 times. She had a lip sync against Robbie Turner, then Pheromone and Peppermint in the following season. Okay. So in 8, she lip synced against Robbie. And then in 9, it was Farrah and Peppermint. Acid Betty had a lip sync once. Ginger Minge. I had a good time getting these together. Ginger, 1, 2 times. 3 times a savior. Excuse me. You know what one I forgot to get for Gingers, and you're going to be mad at me? Didn't Ginger and Kennedy have to lip sync against each other? I don't remember that. Was it? I'm on the finale lip sync that I counted was in All Stars, and not that many people on this list got to lip sync for a finale. I don't think she did either. Because I was like, wait, I don't think she had a lip sync at the end towards then. Because I was thorough in my research and looking all this shit up. It was Katya and Kennedy. Okay, bet. Or lip syncing Ginger, Kennedy, Violet, Pearl. That's right. Okay, so that 4-way lip sync, I'm gonna omit because I could not find it and blame that on me doing 47 lip syncs and it should be 48. So technically we should have 48. So if you're watching this video and you're like, we didn't include that, minute 32. Minute 32. So, but let's include that one because I don't have that many for Ginger, but boom, 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 top 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Mayhem Miller, Where the Hell My Phone, and then Heidi in Closet. 1, 2, 1, 2. Sorry, why am I putting an extra one up here? Put this down, Matthew. Oh, no. All Star 6 top 4 as well. Yep. See, because I got that. See what I was doing? I got that one down. So All Star 6 top 4. Gingerman versus Heidi in Closet, Sugar Walls. Gingerman versus Mayhem Miller, Phone. Gingerman versus Trixie Mattel, Show Me Love. Trixie looked a fool. Gingerman, Sasha Bell, Jaden Dior's Fierce. Tempest du Jour, I Think We're Alone Now, Tiffany, and then the 4 for the 7. So technically, I think Ginger wins this based on that, but maybe I'm off today. Here we go. Aja had 4. Aja versus Kimura, Aja versus Nina, Aja versus Ben de la Creme, Aja versus Kana Montrese, lip sync assassin. Tina had 2. Denali had to lip sync a lot. You're Not Ready. Denali versus Lala Ree, When I Grow Up, Denali versus Rose, Denali versus Kimura, Denali versus Olivia, Denali versus Lala Ree again. That's 5 times. And that was for the charity. Remember when there was Lala Ree and Denali that the lip sync again? And a lot of us were being shady because we were like, y'all are just making her lip sync again because y'all like Denali better. Oh, even though I live for Lala Ree, but it was like, why are you making the lip sync again? Why are you making them lip sync again? Because the internet was mad that Lala won that? Okay, but be quiet, Matthew. Because y'all were, not all of you, but you know who you are. You know who you are. You were mad that she won that lip sync and you were like, hold on, run that back. And that was the tea, but go off. So again, remember how I said some of these lip syncs are crossing over with different people? This is an example. So Olivia Lux and Denali had to lip sync against each other, right? Okay, bet. So they're on this list. Going into Olivia had to lip sync against Rose, Denali, Simone, and Candy. I was like, damn, she had to lip sync 4 times. That was a season. Carrie Colby had to lip sync twice. Alyssa Hunter had to lip sync once. And that was against Carrie Colby. Thank you, Alyssa, for having your lip sync be the lip sync with Carrie Colby that made me only have to put down 2 for Carrie Colby because that's the only time she had a lip sync. was between J-Lo, Play, and then Jasmine Kennedy in that mess. Oh, that was a mess for Unbreak My Heart. Oh my God, that was awful. I hated having to rewatch that over again. That was burn that lip sync alive. That was so bad. That titty bib was stressed. Jasmine's wig is pushing all the way back. Girl, that was a mess. Hold on. We're on. I told you this list is long. Deja Sky, Diabetes, and Georges are on this list mixed together so much, it's not even funny. It's not even funny because Deja Sky had to go against Diabetes in the first episode. Okay? That's how Diabetes got eliminated, but then she came back. Deja Sky then had to face Diabetes and Georges in that one episode where where Georges and Deja went home. We're not done here. Because you see how Georges and Diabetes are like in this list with Deja? We're done with Deja right now. Let's just go ahead and get to Diabetes. Jesus Christ. My head was hurting at the end of all of this. I was just like, oh my God. Diabetes versus Lady Camden, one way or another, Blondie. That's it. That's it. Literally, the only one she had that didn't include anybody from this cast with Diabetes was that one lip sync with Lady Camden. Everybody else that she had to lip sync against that season was somebody that's on this current season right now. Again, I was having a field day getting this list together. I was like, oh my God, that's wild. That's wild. Oh, but that's casting. Let's continue. About her one against Jasmine. Yeah, I have that one included. That one was, oh, you're right. I did write that one down because that is on I have the picture up here. That was, is it shady that I didn't write it down, but I got the picture? I'm so sorry. I forgot that. I forgot to write it down, but I included the picture in the list. Because I think I was talking to myself when I was writing down the names. I was like, girl, they're doing Respect by Aretha Franklin. This is embarrassing. Let me just go ahead and write it right here. I think I was shaking my head the whole entire time I was watching that, where I was like, ew. Now I remember. Ew. Ty versus Jasmine. PCT in their outfits too. Oh my God. Like everything about it was a chop. I was like, oh my God, y'all aren't even dressed for this song. This is terrible. It's okay. My bad. Okay, so past diet, let's get to Bosco. Bosco versus Georges. Georges mentioned once again for Heartbreak Hotel. That was the day that Bosco was saved. Bosco versus Jasmine Kennedy. Diana Ross swept away. Bosco 8. Love that. That was fun to watch again. Luther Vandross, Never Too Much versus Willow Pill. Willow chewed that day. Yeah, Bosco had a lip sync. Oh, and then versus Lady Camden, In Vogue, Don't Let Go. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bottom 3 times in one episode, and then was in the bottom again. Kaboosh. 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 Georges. We already mentioned Georges several times with the Bosco versus Georges, Diabetes, Deja Sky versus Georges. Now we have Georges versus Orion Story, Georges versus Lala Ree. About Damn Time, that was a lip sync assassin. Georges versus Angeria, $1 Million Bill. Georges versus Chanel, Love Come Home. Georges beat Ginger. I think they're tied, low key. No, Georges beat her. Yeah, Georges had the most. That's why I was like, don't say like Ginger, maybe, but nah, like, nah. Yeah, it's George. Georgia says the most out of everybody because she came back as an assassin. She just did All Stars 7 and 9. Keep on confusing. Just did 9. Boom. Like, yeah, she had to lip sync quite a few times on her original season, then was an assassin, then came back for that. Oh, yeah. And Mama was like a little bit more consistent. Remember, Ginger went to All Stars 2 and didn't do shit. Forgive me for saying that, Ginger, but you saw the season. You know what happened. You're still mad at Katya. No, you're not about that. Like, you remember, you thought you were going to come in and sweep, and then the other girls were chewing, and it was like, what the hell's happening here? And then you realized it was a best friend race. It was Relaska Talks versus everybody again. Oh, yeah. And it was, you remember. Not one lip sync. So there's that. Irene had one lip sync versus, Gabby Hanna. Then we had Mistress was versus Jax, Mistress versus Anitra. Then we had Lydia B. Collins versus Arietti, Lydia B. Collins versus Corey King, Lydia B. Collins versus Lingerie, Lydia B. Collins versus her Mona Lisa, Lydia B. Collins versus Lingerie and Corey King. Lydia probably is one of the girls who has lip synced against her cast members multiple times more than anybody else, maybe. She may be up there because think about it. Lydia had to lip sync against Lana 2 times and Corey 2 times. Lana sent her home. She sent Corey home, and then Corey sent both them home. Well, not sent them home, but for the lip sync Lala Peru. But that is the lip syncs. That is the start of this show. That is, baby, here we go. Okay, let me go ahead and get up the poll right now so we can vote on the first one. Back to the middle and back again, 100%. Feel love. The Denali one's in my head. I just wanted to see RuPaul real quick. Let's just take a good look at. Let's take a good gander at the Ru. Let's take a good gander. Remember? Do you remember? Timmy, you remember? I shouldn't be laughing at this. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't be, but it's a gag to see RuPaul in the Matthew Anderson days. It is a gag. It's a gag to see her sometimes. We kind of had it good with Merle. Ooh, we kind of had it good. Listen, Ru, I'm sorry. You was chewing back then. I mean, you chew now when it's not certain structures of old maiden wigs, but yes, she still chews in my opinion. Shit, I want to be that Asian shoe, whatever. But I just want to take us back. This is season 2. We have 2 powerful Black women on this stage. Can I set the scene real quick for this one? And let me go ahead and get the poll up while I'm doing this. This is season 2, y'all. The winner of said season, who a lot of y'all, including myself, don't really see too much for anymore right now. But this was a time, baby. This was a time. This was a time. God, this is like the first shade of Negro that she put on her face before she got to, her African roots later. Let's see here. Bop. You, hey. I'm Nigerian. My name's Raven. I'm Nigerian. I'm Raven. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I know she was happy to get in Vogue. She's like, this is in my wheelhouse. She's the one that's at a rap concert telling, no, girl, you can't say that word. That's our word. We made that. Okay, listen. This is her light skin days. Like, this is her light skin days. Y'all just don't know. Like, Mama was just inside. That's what that was. She was just inside, She was just inside. If you've seen The Imitation of Life, Raven's life would make sense to you. to stop. I have to stop. Okay. Okay, I'm done. I promise you. I'm done. I promise. I promise. I'm sorry. I got some tippy poos and I got some super chats. We get to Motana, Itana. It's me, Monica. Thank you so very much for the vacation outfits. I high key am not going to put that towards anything but the outfits. So thank you. Like right after this live, I'm going to go dead ass into the cart and just apply the coupon that I got and then buy the bitches. So thank you, Monica. Appreciate you, baby. I can try them on early so if they don't fit, I can take them back and get them returned in enough time to get the right size. Thank you. Appreciate you, my love. And we got super chats. Virus Flores. Thank you, baby. Matticus Leviticus Job. Matticus Leviticus Job Moses Rants. Wow. It is something that you kept me in the Old Testament, but that's fine. The third. How dare you say the Vogue hopscotch ice cream on soliciting? Honey, we will be hearing from me as long as I can read it. No, let me stop. Thank you, Virus Flores. I can't. Drewski, one of the good ones. How you doing, friend? Matthew had RuPaul looking right. I hope he's well. It's interesting. We haven't heard anything about Matthew in a while, but I assume he wants to keep his life private right now. And there hasn't been anything about any passing. So good news there. But from what we know, he was sick before all that tea and drama with Willem. So to be also fair and honest, I hope they're doing good too, because life is short and we gotta show some love. We gotta be better people. We can make fun and tease and stuff, but don't take it serious. Don't be serious with that shit. Like you're supposed to jab and be fun with it. You're not supposed to be like, "Girl, I hate you." Like some of these people be out here. It's like y'all taking stuff too serious. Yeah, well, one of the I don't want to speak on it because it's like a long story and there's a lot of nuances and references to it. Willem spoke on it a lot back in the day. They don't really talk about it as much anymore, but it's like old tea, about Matthew getting sick, being in the hospital, RuPaul not like visiting, and Willem like cussing RuPaul out while they were driving and this, that, and the other. But that's a story, or I'm sure it happened, but there's more to it, I'm sure, outside of just that one little break in the, situation. So I just don't know more than that. So that's why I just say I wish them well and I wish them the best. Whew. Bang, yang, yang. Isn't it wild that there's a winner in this picture? Isn't it? Sorry, I will be staying on season 1 or the early seasons for quite a while because it is. I had the biggest gag going back to these ones. I'm like, damn! Look at drag back then. Look at drag. The girls got away with so much because the expectations were not. They brought a good time at a bar to TV and we were okay, bitch. But then all of a sudden the expectations got higher and baby started having to spend money. Honey. It's wild to see Morgan in this houndstooth fucking okay, look at Pandora's outfit. Chop. Oh, it's awful girl. The bra show, bitch. What the fuck? But no, it's still favorite. Excellent TV. Jamie, thank you so much for the Venmo tippy boo. I appreciate you. Whoop it up like Vicky Gum. Well, not like Vicky. I mean, I'll whoop it like Vicky, but not her political views. Vicky Gums. Yes. Thank you so much, Jamie. Whoop whoop. I did like Vicky on TV though. She was fun. Thank you. Thank you. Like y'all don't know how pressed Raven was over Tatiana. Maybe she was jealous of the color of her skin. Matthew, this is why they talk about me. Oh my God. And Julie's not here to take the fall for my radical blunders. So here we go. This is the lip sync to Bop. In Vogue, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Let's be clear. Raven black ass tore up Nicole. And I love Nicole down. Raven tore her ass up. No shade. Raven tore her ass up. She wasn't doing nothing but what she remembers all her black friends doing for lip syncs, but Raven tore her up. The whole never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never got like, and then the woo 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 took out the titty and pat it. Oh, it was done. Yeah, it was a wrap. No shade. Nicole did this too. Like, I'm just gonna do my own thing, and they're gonna be all right. I was like, no, no, girl, no, girl. Like, you got to do something. Like Raven, like was like, I'm gonna do you, but I'm gonna amplify this by adding some camp to it and like actually making this a very see you next Tuesday moment. They're both in black dresses for fuck's sake, so it's not like she had an outfit advantage. Raven tore her up. So where do we put this lip sync though? Is it 10s across the board? Is it great? Is it like meh, if anything, or is it a chop for me? Personally, Logo Days is always going to get extra points for me, except if it was a double sachet away. I put this in the great category. It's one of my favorite lip syncs I've seen Raven do. It's not 10s across the board for me, but I give it a great. 10 would be the A, great is a B, meh is C. And then if you chop it, girl, she might as well be a D because in college, that's still family. Yeah, it's giving great. It was good. We enjoyed it. We had a fun time. We go back to it. You know, great can mean good too. Let's just do great and good at the same. Meh is more if you're like, it's not the worst thing ever. And it has some things I liked, but we're not running to go watch that. The chop is if we're just gonna boo it and just laugh at and just make fun of and just do the worst and then not feel bad about it in the morning and get canceled. That's a chop. If you don't mind getting canceled, that's your chop. That's how bad we're gonna be. We're gonna make a press conference and bring in 3 people who are unqualified to stand behind me and speak most of the time. That's how much of a chop. Oh, I'm sorry. I got a little outside the realm of our fantasy of fun here, but let's close the vote. Let's close the poll. Bop. I'll go ahead and put up the next poll. Girl. Oh my God, I can't wait to talk about the next one. Oh, I don't know if you've been sitting too. Come on, Matty, putting in work. Who am I? What is this? Does he care about his channel? I do. I care so much that nope, didn't work. Died. Donna, thank you so much for the love on PayPal. I appreciate you, my baby, to help get your fits before it's too late. Thank God. Catch the rest on the replay. This is a long video, I know. This live is such a great idea. Yay! Love you, my favorite fine father of 2. I will have edited tier lists I'm going to do, everybody, so don't even worry about it. Like, for real. I know that's not who I think it is. I know that's not who I think it is. Bitch, hold up. Girl, let me see your profile picture. I'm a cack if it's you. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream. It's taking forever to load on my phone. I swear to God, if it's you, bitch, I'm gonna scream. Load the picture on my phone. Because if it's you, I'm gonna scream. Had you rumored for the cast? Oh, I don't like that. Come back. Come on. Damn. Come on, computer. Desiree, how dare you? I don't know why I'm saying how dare. I fucking love you, bitch. Shout out to Desiree Dick. Thank you so much for the tippy poo on Venmo. Oh, Desiree. Oh, sister. Oh my God. I was like, bitch, I know you lie. Let me go look at this real quick. Yeah. There she go. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Come on. Thank you, Lovey. I hope you're doing well. Girl, they had you rumored on a cast, sister. So if you here, I'm still gonna put my fingers and cross it that they called you for titles. But anywho, either way, shout out to Desiree Dick. If y'all didn't see her season, please get into Dragula. It was a good time. Should have been there longer. Mm-hmm. I stand by that. But the last poll that we had for Nicole versus Raven, dark meat versus white meat. Kidding, kidding, kidding. 44% said great, 37% of you said meh, 14% of you tens across the board, and 3% of you chopped it. Okay. I feel that. So we're going to go ahead and put that in the great category. I will pull up the tier list in a second here. We got too many, so I'm going to pull it up after the first 10 and show you where everything is at. Okay, so you, Nicole, Paige, Brooks, and Raven are great. Okay, next up is Phoenix and Delta Work. Bad Romance, Lady Gaga, season 3. Okay. It's a meh for me. It's a chop. I mean, get your vote in. You don't have to vote the way I'm thinking. You do not have to vote the way I'm thinking. I'm going to give it like a meh because Delta was carrying it, but it was hard to watch Phoenix with that outfit, take off them shoes, barefoot ass, no wig on, giving Joey J went to space tease. Before, listen, Phoenix walked so Joey J could run in their femininity. Okay? You hear me? Antonio, it's a tens across the board for me. Can't vote for the Antonio, do what you gotta do. I'm not. I promise y'all, it's your vote, y'all's decision. We're doing the first 10, and I'll show you where we're at on the board. I just like Bad Romance as a song. That's the plus for this. I love Delta Work, so I was happy to see her work, even though, you know, the outfit was woo, but it was also like looking at Phoenix's look and being like, nah, ma'am, I'm not gonna be able to do it today. Delta, I don't wanna be friends. I don't wanna be friends. And then here comes Phoenix. How do we do? Like I was like, what's happening here? Actually, Phoenix rised so that Milan could masculine walk trade for a season with no shade. It was like I watched a dude and a girl fight on stage. No shade. A little bit. Grown ass man and woman. Yeah. This is what it gave. No shade. I'm a return to a chop. As much as I love these two people, this was it was the misogynistic fight. The woman won at the end of the day, so we were happy, but it was like, oof. I just oof. Oof. And that this wasn't a design challenge. Oof. Oh my God, wasn't this the Judy Jetson hooker? Like, wasn't this the space episode where they had to do the skits in space? Isn't this the one? This is that episode, right? Yeah, because Phoenix was still there for that. I remember she was like, I'm just about to hold the handle. And that was it. It was like, oh, okay, girl. They gave her big ears. Woo. Shangela and Alexis Mateo did good this episode, I remember. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is the if I want to have a sugar daddy, I could have a sugar daddy because I am what? Sickening. This is that episode because Shangela was in the background with that red look, as was Alexis. Yes. Bam. Oh, yep. Look at that. I said, bam. Yep. 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 This is that episode. Manila was the monkey. Oh. She was the monkey. I remember they were on Manila's ass this season. Especially when and it's so interesting because now we have Drag Race Philippines, but remember they were on her ass this season when she was doing, what was her, Milda Marcos, and she was like, Mabuhay. Oh, they were going in. I remember back in the day, so many people were taking an issue with how she was portraying her, but then they were like, this is Snatch Game. It's supposed to be making fun of them without going overboard, which she didn't go overboard. So remember, it was the shoes. All these shoes are so good. Like I remember her whole performance. I can't believe I remember everything. Let's go ahead and close out the poll. I think we're done here. I think we've done enough. I'll go ahead and put up the next lip sync. That lip sync is not sponsored by Uber, I'll tell you that much. Phoenix versus Delta, y'all gave it the meh. 53% of you, 21% of you chopped it, 18% of you said it was great, and 7% of you said 10. So let me go ahead and put that into the meh category for Phoenix. Now, I'm just going to pre-put the Robbie Turner versus Cynthia one up, but if y'all change it, that's going to be funny. But I'm just going to pre-put it up. I don't even want to say what it is. I'm just going to pre-put it up. I already voted for what I think it is, but I'm going to let y'all vote because this is the beginning of the Cynthia Lee Fontaine red short fantasy. If you don't remember this, you're crazy because like these shorts could walk so that red underwear could run on season 9 versus Pheromone. That's why she stayed. Y'all don't know that? That was the main reason why she stayed. Girl, them red shorts, she said, oh no, baby, we got to keep her. Before Robbie frauds the Uber team and lies to the Uber representative via text relay, let's get into this lip sync. I love you, Cynthia. That leg was not going up for nothing, honey. No, there wasn't at 10, it wasn't at 9, it wasn't at 8 nor 7. It was at a 6, sister. 6 o'clock, 6:30 for that matter. I was like, whoo, that leg didn't want to go up. She was trying to kick it up and said, no, stay down. Stay down. The song that was performed by Cynthia Lee Fontaine, Cuckoo, one of my favorite cuckoos. I love Cynthia. She's so sweet. Is Mesmerized by Faith Evans, not the original version, the oots oots version. Matt, can you tell us how the lip sync went down? Robbie Turner rolled around the stage, spun her ass around like she was driving a car, trying to drop off a passenger, and wanted the rate to extend a little bit higher because they were in peak time and it was right after the concert. So they was trying to get that extra. You know how it is. You doing your Uber rides and the concert let out, they're going to pay you 3 times the amount. Robbie was like, nah, bitch. Is it okay if I stop and get gas? Oh my God. Has that ever happened to y'all in an Uber? I feel like that's happened to me several times too many, like way too many times. Like, can we stop and get gas real quick? Am I going to have to pay for this later or is this going to take off money? Because there's no way. Yes, I've had at least 6 times where they've been like, can I stop and get gas? And then I'm like, sure, because I don't want to be mean because they rate you too. I didn't know you get rated as writers as well, but I'm not trying to be an asshole and me being a Libra and not wanting people to be mad at me because we like to be loved. It was like, oh, who's putting this as 10s? Brandon, you let the girls vote the way they want to vote. This is why we have the current administration. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all for being here. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become a part of this Rant Pack family. I appreciate you for being here today. We're supposed to have a safe space, Maddie. You're not making this a very safe space. Make sure you hit that like button, share, and subscribe. part of this Rant Back family. Appreciate you for being here. If you did want to drop a little love in the jar, please and thank you. It's PayPal.me for session rants, Cash App $ Matt924 or $Matty-Rants and Venmo -Rants. Thank you for tuning in today. Hope you're all having a good one. It was an accident. My nails are too long. We're closing the poll in about 30 more seconds. Wait, was I wrong? I was wrong. I have to move it. I was wrong. I had them in a different area. I have to move it. Oh yeah. Someone said something to my no. Reword that. Someone said something amazingly awesome and not gross and amazing and sweet and peep and all that together. Oh my god, Orbit JP. Should we do a Pokemon poll one day? I can't let y'all vote though. I would just have to do the poll and then y'all just drag me based off of my like decision. I feel like we should do it by generations too. Oh my god, that would be so much fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, yes. We're gonna have to start doing that for like midweek shows, like midweek lives randomly, and we just do like tier polls from like different shows, movies, animes, cartoons, games. Yeah, we'll do that. It'll be our mid-show thing to do to start the week before we do like the rant report. Yeah, we'll do like a poll day, like where we just rank stuff and just make fun of everything, and then we can do like the rant report day where it's like hot topics, and we get back to Drag Race, and we go into the other shows, and we do it like that, and then the panel on Sundays. Boom. Digimon Angelmon will be SS tier, by the way. Closing this out, ending the poll. Even though Lilymon is my favorite, I love her. Okay, so y'all said. I'm waiting for the season 4 lip sync ranking Jigglies and getting her 10s. Oh my god, Ben, we might have to. But then I have to. Well, do we omit the racist or do we keep them in there? We'll see. Cynthia versus Robbie. 46% of you said meh. 27% of you said great. 21% of you said 10. I'm sorry, chop. And 4% of you said 10. So right now we got 1 in the great category, which is Raven versus Nicole Paige Brooks. We got 2 in meh, which is Delta Work and Phoenix, Bad Romance, and Cynthia Leofontaine versus Robbie Turner, Mesmerize, Faith Evans. So the next lip sync. Who is this? Okay, girl, we already did this. Hold on. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, friend. You know I love you down, sister. I know you pop in and watch every now and then. Love you, girl. I'm just gonna rank it live right now because we've already done this. We've already done this, girl. We've already done this, girl. We've already done this. Yeah. Let's get this up. Okay. Where is my... Hi, Nina. Hi, boo-boo. What you want? Don't come over here with your nonsense. Yeah. Yeah. We already did this, girl. Farrah and Cynthia was a chop. Boom. Peppermint versus Cynthia was 10s across the board because that shit was iconic. Not in no shade to Cynthia, because Cynthia did fight. She fought. But bitch, when Peppermint... Pheromone versus Cynthia was to what's that one girl I don't like? Megan Train's Plantation People. No, Megan Trainor and her slave music. Excuse me. Whew, Matthew. Megan Trainor and her could have been in Sinner's music. Oh my goodness. Woman up, woman up. And then you got up there Music by Madonna. So Music by Madonna already smashes Megan Trainor. The song choice already destroys it. The people in the bottom alone, that category, stakes were completely different. No one went home on Cynthia and Farrah's day. Excuse me, they didn't go home. Eureka's knees went home that day. Okay? So it was a little bit of a different take in whatever happened here. Like, to be very honest with you, I think Pheromone would have went home. If I'm going to rate that lip sync and I'm going to give it to whoever I think was actually going to be the winner of whatever the winner is going to be, yeah, it's I think Cynthia would have won that one hands down. It's the odds. Sorry, you just made me cackle. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Woman up, woman up. You can put that in the same category as Woman's World. Can you believe they had that playing during the All Stars 10? I was like, Deja, I am so sorry. They gave you Woman's World as the song to fill your See You Next Tuesday, to fill your puss? Are you for real? I'm so sorry, girl. Ah, I was like, what? That song is so bad. Sexy, confident, she's a woman, super strong. God, that's bad. That is bad. It's bad. Okay. Do I give a poll for this? Some of these I don't think we need polls for. Some of these I think we could just agree. Wait a minute. As a matter of fact, that's what we're about to do. We need to auto choose chops. We need to auto choose. We gotta auto choose. Ooh, I am very tempted for that Tina Burner, Kimura, and Elliot Lady Marmalade one to go into the automatic chop category. I'm letting y'all vote right now based on what you can see on this list. Let me scroll it down a little bit. I like Naomi's performance. I thought Acid Betty giving birth was wild. I feel like Acid and Naomi goes into great. Because it was also the one time we got to see, like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna let y'all vote on Naomi and Acid real quick while we'll do some auto chops. Oh, because this one's not online. This is not on YouTube. I had to get this on Paramount. Mm-hmm. You will not find this lip sync on YouTube at all. It's probably because it's a Madonna song, and it's a particular one. Let's see here. I need to leave my caps on. Me. Good job. So while we're doing that and getting the Acid Betty and Naomi Smalls lip sync together, I'm gonna let y'all vote on that one. I'm choosing one to auto chop. And an auto 10. That's right. 110 and one chop I can choose right now. Well, Irene only has one lip sync, so I want to give her a vote. We will vote for that one because that's just no, it's not fair. I'm looking for people who have multiple lip syncs. I want to put the Olivia and Denali one. Shackles of the chalk. It was hard to look at. It was hard to look at. Oh, that one was hard to look at. It was like, oh, you all both ugly because you both made each other like not giving. Like you both are baby queens, like 2 years in the game, trying to like paint each other's faces. No, ma'am. You saying that one too? Oh, that one was bad. Ugh. But I made pictures for that one though, because Denali had me hollering. I was hollering, laughing. She said, I am going to think about everything I've ever seen on TV, every Tyler Perry play that I've had to sit through. Fuck that. I've never seen a Tyler Perry play, maybe a movie. I don't know. Oh my God. It was so funny to me. That it was this part too when she was walking and it just didn't look natural. It was so wild. I was like, girl, I don't know if you and the Holy Spirit know each other like that, but amen, honey. I want to do that, but I want to talk about that one later. I kind of want to talk about that one later. Ew, y'all are gonna hate me for this. You're gonna hate me for this. I'm putting Ginger Minge and Heidi in closets lip sync to Sugar Walls. I am. You may not agree. I'm gonna tell you why I put it there. Heidi comes out as an assassin. And first of all, shout out to Heidi in Closet. That's my girl. That's my bitch. Love me some Heidi. That's a friend now, okay? But I'm gonna tell you the truth. Her stunt with the wig literally came undone in the beginning. Like it was immediate. Like you come out and forgive me for saying this. Sheena Easton deserve better for sure. Peace to Mateo. But like, and you know I love you, Heidi. But like, hear me out on this. They hired you as the assassin, and the gimmick got. It like took away from the whole thing, and it was like, well, Ginger won. No shade, because I mean, we already saw what Ginger was going to give that season, but it literally took away from that moment, and it was like, oh well, here we go, and that was it. I watched it. I was like, I have never wanted to look back at this again. I was like, oh, I forgot they lip sync. No shade. I was like, I forgot they even had one. I think I just let it go. Like, never mind. Because I hate seeing when my friends fuck up or people who I care about like mess up. So I'm like, that never happened. That's me. It never happened. It just, to me, that wasn't like memorable and it wasn't a big deal. There were better lip syncs with both Ginger and Heidi. They both had way better lip syncs in their repertoire than that one. I'm putting it in a chop. Auto 10. I so badly want to put 360 up there just to piss some people off. But I'll make it easier. We'll do one that was already in 10s before, and it'll be Nina versus Aja. Excuse me. Nina versus Aja. What the fuck? Oh, yes, Nina versus Aja. I will put that in the 10s. I will put that ahead of the Peppermint and Cynthia lip sync. I will. I'll be fair for the 361, even though I want to put it up so bad because I lived for that 361. I did. I loved it so much. It was so good. It was so good. Y'all voted for Acid Betty and Naomi Smalls. Let's see here. I gotta switch my screens real quick. Squip, squip. Scoop, scoop. I went and listened to Brat several times after that 360 lip sync. I'm not even gonna lie. I did. I went right back to it because I used to listen to 365 versus 360. I used to listen to 365, but now I listen to 360. Isn't that weird? I like the sped up version a little bit better. But that So Julia, I didn't realize that girl was saying 366. I was like, wait, Matt, wait. That girl talking about the devil. Hold on. This was a time, it was a moment. Did you know that there were only 10 episodes? 10 episodes for season 8, but right after it was 14. No, excuse me, season 7 had 14 episodes. This only had 10. Season 7 had 14 episodes. This only had 10. So wait, Big Tail, before you say it used to be short, no. No. I'm going to get to the chats. Give me a second, Drewski. I'm on a roll. I got you, boo. They were picking and choosing. And I think there was a writer's strike or something happening during season 8. It's possible that there was a writer's strike that was taking place during season 8 and they had to cut filming short. It's possible. I don't know. Yeah, season 7 had a lot of episodes. Season 8 had like none. And season 8 was kind of that girl. Oh, that's right. It was because of All Stars 2, because they were filming. Because remember, Ginger spilled those beans during the interview with the All Stars 10 people about, me and Katya had to go immediately from 7 to All Stars 2. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. You show right. They literally were filming All Star 7, I mean, season 7, when they got the call for All Stars 2. And they had to go into All Stars 2 while they were while that was on the air. Boom. There you go. Okay. Okay. Glad we worked that out. Okay, we got super chats we got to get to. But for Acid Betty, y'all put Acid Betty and Naomi Smalls in the great category. 59% of you, 22% of you said meh, 8% of you said tens. Nobody chopped it. That's our first zero chop of the day. Acid Betty, you got zero chops today. Work it out. That's our first zero chop of the day. Come on. I mean, y'all gave it a grade. Would you put this before Raven? Yes. Yes, I would. I will put that before Raven and Nicole's. Yeah. No, I don't need to think about that one. If you go back, Tati, can't say the other word. Tati was legit by Raven. Drewski, see, that's a problem. You can't, like, why are we saying that Black people are aggressive? That's not okay, friend. I expected better from you. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. That word is a buzzword, Jazzy, and I've seen channels not get as much ads in this, that, and the other because of utilizing that word. It's a hot topic, if you will. See, that's us tag teaming. That's called a volley, children, and that is when someone can actually hit back. That's why I like the panel. Okay, because if I can volley with you, oh, it's fine. Like you got a joke, me too, friend. Like that. Oh, she was, but how about? And then let's remind ourselves to bring it back to why we all make fun of her a little bit. Mm-hmm. Naomi Loki took Acid's spot in this. Well, okay, let me tell you about this. Let me tell you about it. Acid was over in the other area more than Naomi. Naomi was like working her portion of the stage, but she was doing a bit more. Where Acid was pulling out those birds. Remember, she had the little the doves that were coming out of her body, right? And like at one point, she gets to the other side of the stage and then starts to like she needs to give birth, and it's towards the end of the song, but she was giving birth for quite some time. I was like, okay, what's happening here? So it was kind of our moment to see Naomi like work for her food, and it was also for Acid because she had been talking a lot of shit to be like, okay, are you going to be that girl? But Acid's still that bitch, and Naomi's always been that girl. So, and there we go on that. Okay. And y'all know I love me some Naomi Smalls. She's one of the nicest, coolest queens I've ever met in history and life, and then some. And I've met her on multiple occasions. Love you, Naomi Smalls. You already know what's up. In and out of drag, full bit. She's great people. All right. It's our first Ginger Minge one of the day that I didn't vote for already. Ooh, girl. GM and SB versus JDF. I almost thought about JFK. JDF and TD. Because I ain't putting all these full fucking names down for this bitch. You got me on some whatever. Whatever. Great. Meh. Chap. I think we're alone now is the song. I don't think there's anyone around. I think we're alone now. Ginger by Tiffany. This was chaos. This was chaos. This was chaos. Chaos at its finest. Can we say that? Chaos at its finest? I think it's chaos at its finest. I think we're alone now. Like, it was a lot to look at, but it was still fun. I'm not mad about this lip sync. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, it was a lot. I just was so sad for Jaden because I'm like, damn, the Rock of Gibraltar is right behind you. Also, Tempest du Jour is actually extremely lovely in person too. So, like, would love to see them back on television again in some sort of capacity. Would. Sad for Tiffany, but hopefully she still got that royalty money. I wonder how much they get for having like their song played on like Drag Race. Especially the songs that get played often or a lot, you know, the episodes they keep on running back for. Crash, thank you for the super chat. I almost forgot this. I was just reminded. I was like, didn't Drewski tell me I was missing super chats? Jumping back in to tell you a tweet I saw. Could you imagine if an Act 3 collaborator is 9 Inch Nails? Could you? I just love that her tour is sold out after everyone just basically lied about everything about, oh, she's not selling tickets, this, that, and the other, packed out stadium, full blast, everything's full. But I'm also like, that second show, I feel bad for the people who got fired. I feel bad. And I know it's multiple people. It's not just one person. And there was no like you next tomorrow you're gonna fit. No. I feel bad for whoever got their ass fired. First of all, you almost hit that lady. Like you didn't mark her point in the stage. And again, I have performed before on stages like as a backup dancer where we did have marks specifically because we had to work with different bands and different other artists. And so everyone has different staging and marking for things. So like we had different colored tape that would be on the ground for us. And it would be something different for the other group, the next group that was after us. So I completely understand that. And if you are not in the right spot and you've been practicing and practicing your movements, it will ruin everything. So imagine you have a mark for some robotic ass arms that could actually fuck you up. And she's like just gauging it. Whoa! There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Like the fact that she was looking down that long is letting you know how serious it was. Like, bitch, I have to be, because if it hits me, it's a wrap. And they're gonna talk about this forever. And they will, because we talk about the fan forever. We talk about them falling down the stairs forever. Like, Mama's a Virgo. She is a perfectionist. Like, fuck. That was that thing that happened. Then she got stuck in the Renaissance outfit. Renaissance. I'm like, oh my God, what is going on today? Then when they were trying to hand her the microphone before she was launched into the air, which I already think is crazy. I'm like, I would never. B, I love you, but I don't want you riding around on no horseshoe, bitch. I'm so sorry. I love you, girl, but like I gotta get Act 3, baby. I don't know if you have that stuff already in the library. You know what I mean? Like, I need you to not get on that anymore. Like, let Katy Perry fly her ass around trying to be Pink. You Beyonce and Pink and a couple other girls already been flying around these stages. You let Caddis Perry, Dr. Luke supporter Perry, you let that bitch fly around the stage looking miserable. Speaking of which, and let me get on with this because I'm closing the poll. Katie, are you good? Because you look sad and miserable, high key, and the choreo is terrible. Y'all gave this a meh. GM Motors versus Ford versus BMW versus Mitsubishi. 38% of you said meh, 30% of you said great, 26% of you said chop, and 4% of you gave it 10. So let me go ahead and put it on the board. We'll put that board in a second. I'll pull up the board and show you where you're at when we get done with Ginger's lip syncs. Because there's a lot of them. Did it move? Are you moving? You didn't move. Oh, it didn't move. Okay, work. Okay, do you know what the next one is? You know what the next one is? I'm not even going to let you vote. There's no poll for this one. There's no poll. No need. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you exactly where that belongs. That it's right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Robin S deserved so much better. It is a song that they're gonna have to redo it again. You've got to show me love by Robin S. Words on me around. You got to show me love. You got to give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Yeah. Are you crazy? This is Trixie. Trixie had me hollering. I was watching this back again. Trixie cannot dance, girl. She cannot dance. She could not dance to save her life. She could do everything else. She could do everything else just fine. That dancing though, Trixie was trying her heart, girl. Them knees, please go into the give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Yeah. I was like, what is happening here? I also hated the episode, if I'm gonna be honest with you. The half drag shit was stupid. This was like one of my least favorite episodes. I think the only reason I liked this episode in particular was because Kennedy and Violet did very well together. And it was like, oh my gosh. I was like, oh my god, it's very good. But like, yeah, do you want to move the Cynthia Rob? Oh, you show right. you show right. I was like, oh my god, that can't be the least of the worst. No, honey, put that right back on. Oh no, put that back. No. We were glad that Trixie came back. A lot of people were like upset. It's like, oh no. And then it was like, okay, well, yes, there was a reason she went home. But look what happened. All Stars 3. So there you go. Oh God. Can I give this a 10? Do we have to do the poll on this? Because we have a lot of lip syncs. Ginger Minge versus Mayhem. I'm gonna put the visuals up. I'm sorry. Ooh. See, my favorite of season 7 for the lip syncs, Hakuna phase, is actually Katya versus Kennedy. That was my favorite. That was everybody was so like mad. They were like, what do you mean? That was my favorite, girl. They were going in. I said 2 stunt queens were out there just cutting the fuck up. I was here for it. I'm sorry. Yeah, Ginger and Mayhem get auto 10s and they're immediately in first place for me. This is one of my favorite lip syncs of all time. Let me go ahead and put up the visuals for the lip sync. Hey, Lavender. Hi. Hi, everybody. Who is new just popping in here? Welcome to the live, everyone. We're in the middle of our tier list maker. I'll put the tier list back up right now. There are some lip syncs that I don't need to vote for because we can universally agree it's terrible. Maybe one person's going to be like, or 3 people could be like, nah. It's like, no, we all know better. But there are some that are also universally like, that girl. I love this lip sync so much. Phone by Lizzo between Ginger Minge and lip sync assassin Mayhem Miller. I didn't know where this was going to go when it started. I was like, Mayhem's here? Where is this about to go? They both were chewing, but Ginger had me. Like, Mayhem was great, but Ginger for me, it's iconic. I go back to this lip sync often. I watch this at least once in the year. This lip sync is going to be on my like For You page, and I will watch the whole thing about 20 times. Like, I kid you not, because I just study Ginger. I study Ginger. Mayhem I can like focus on because she has a lot of like this. However, it's Ginger. Y'all have to go back and watch how she does her facial expressions through the song. Like, her frustration builds through the whole thing. Doesn't this lip sync have like 3 million views? It's up there. It's one of the most viewed ones on YouTube for sure. What the hell? They got this Louboutin for what the hell, my phone? And then it was like, oh my God. Remember that part where it was like, oh my God, why? Like Mayhem was doing her own thing, but Ginger sat there. It was like, wow. We saw Mama get on her back and do a little sexy swoop. We never saw Gingy go that far. It was like, wait, what are we watching here today? Oh, it was wild. They ended up, this is the part that really sold it for me though, was they both individually were doing something, but when Ginger and Mayhem started playing, that's when it was up. That's when it was over. It's Ginger, where the hell my phone? Walking up to Mayhem like, bitch, where the hell my phone? Like, bitch, you stole my phone. And Mayhem be like, I didn't take your phone. I didn't take her. Hold on, bitch. Girl, wait, what you mean? Did you take my phone? That was cool. What? You're holding it. Oh. Girl, they can talk Mayhem. They can talk about your track record on this show. They'll never be able to take this from you, girl. They will never. You're on my list, and I will always put it up there if they talk about all of it. I said, bitch, but that lip sync versus Ginge. Oh, she was eating. Chew it up. Chew it up. Chew it up. I loved it. It was everything. I did. I'm sorry. I have to give that one. I gave this a chop for multiple reasons. You already know why. Girl, my sister's wig came down. I said, oh, it's over. There's no, the lip sync assassin just got to sit in wow, she's gone. Do you want to vote on this, or do you want to just all agree where we can put this top 4 lip sync for All Stars 6? I don't know if this needs a vote. I'm so mad I have this picture up. Tripping. What was wrong with me when I was getting screenshots today? What is wrong with me? I didn't even have to show you the lip sync. I was like, hey guys, do you just want to vote on the All-Star 6 finale lip sync? Because this is it. Oh, goodness gracious. It's kind of a meh, because it's not a chop. It wasn't bad. It just was like, well, we have to watch Eureka, so ew. And then you've got like Ginger, Sonique, and then Raj are the top 3 that we asked for. I put it in meh. I give it meh. I just hate when they do 4. And then now we're on different screens. We're having to show a bunch of shit. It's just like, oh my God, girl. Oh my God. Ooh, so do we put it? Okay, so in the we're gonna have to look at some of these in these categories and move them around later on. We're gonna have to do that. There were highs and lows of this 4, but it wasn't memorable. It's not something I'd ever want to go back to and watch again. I mean, the only clip I'd watch is Sonique falling, and that'd be about it. And then Raja lip syncing, and that's it. Yeah, it's not rewatchable. There are some moments that are iconic. Some of the performers were performing, and they were giving. And the song choice isn't bad. Stupid Love is not a horrible song. It's an okay song. So yeah, it's meh. Yeah, song choice, watchability, performance, stakes. Mm-hmm. Jazzy. You talking about the black one? Thank you for tuning in. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of the 3-Pack family. Oh, we're going to move on. I want a lip sync that we can vote on. Some of these are like, no, we can just agree. Oh, I need a vote. Okay, but yeah. But true. Because at one point I was like, Some of the lip syncs were really hard to get through JMCL. I'm not gonna lie. Some of them was like, oh my God, why is this even on YouTube? No shade. It was a couple like, why is this even available for us to see? We shouldn't be able to watch this again. Shit, do we need a vote? This might go to tens. Are you gonna be on Discord later? Yeah, I'll be on there tonight. I ain't got no plans, so I'm gonna be on there tonight. I'll be at home. I think this is a 10. I think this is an auto 10. Because to be very fair, both Aja and Ben demolished the song. I still am gagged at Ben. I still think Ben tore. I'm still, bitch, I was watching this one. I let this one play over and over again while I was doing the video. Like it's in the background while I'm watching other lip syncs on mute. Any bitches, like when Ben went into that full like Nicki monologue, that skinny bitches in the club. I was like, Ben, stop it, please stop. This is too much. Meanwhile, Aja hitting every single beat that is coming out. By the way, I was like, oh, wait. It's one of the best. Yeah, I'm putting the tens. No vote necessary. Tens. 10 tens. That's 2 lip syncs that Aja has been in that are in the tens in the list. Right now, do we put this ahead of do we put this ahead of Ginger and Mayhem though? It's definitely ahead of Nina and Aja, and it's ahead of Peppermint and Cynthia. But is it ahead of Ginger and Mayhem? Ooh. I think it is. No, not ahead. See, that's tough. Oh my God. See, that's tough. Oh, because I kind of watch both of them. Like, I watch both of them. Like, these are 2 of my favorite lip syncs ever. Maybe a tie. Let's just keep them near each other, and then we'll talk about it when we finish the list. I'm going to put it ahead for just a second. For a second until I figure that out. Because it's close. Like, you could interchange the 2 because they're both extremely entertaining. Yeah. I'm going to put it ahead for now, but, like, it's we enjoyed those 2. We really did. Like, they're like, honestly, Bendela did their own thing in this. They did not try to pretend to be anybody else. They even like went into their own like little shtick comedy at the same time, matching to the beat. They were on beat. Thank you, Jesus. Aja was doing their thing. Yeah, it was a good time. And this was like the first fucking episode. This is after the talent show. This is how the season started. The season started this way. Absolutely. We're getting this in the tens. Yes. This is how you begin the show. This is how you start the show. Mm-hmm. Very that. Oh, put your freakum dress on. I'm gonna get a poll for this one. Every woman got one. Put it down with a top gun. Pull out the big gun. For her home. But the ladies of the family. It's an invitation. Hey. Beyonce may tease us at her concerts now since she doesn't want to do B-Day like she used to. And for the girls that are wondering why she doesn't want to do B-Days, because her register was at a lower octave than it used to be. And it's a very difficult for Beyonce to go in and out of all the different ranges of her discography, if y'all didn't notice this, since her voice has tremendously gotten better over the years. But that's why you don't hear her do Freakum Dress Like That no more. And a lot of other songs, to be honest with you, a lot. She did different range. Different range. It's not every song. Certain songs. Certain songs. Because Freakum Dress is actually a taxing song. If she were to sing it full out, before you put it on, it's an invitation. Hey, put it on, it's a man. I'll spin it on down and take it to the ground. Ooh, it was an ask, oh, hey, how? 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 Like, you already know that lady is about to go off if she do Freakum Dress. So yeah, she's not doing that song for a while. I won't see it. I'm glad I got to see it live though. Ooh. But anywho, do we give this tens? Is it great? Is it meh? Or is it a chop? How y'all feeling? What y'all thinking? What is it doing for you? What is it doing for you? Doing for you. Do it for you. I think I stand by what I said when I originally saw this lip sync. I love Freakum Dress a lot. It was interesting to see a voguing-esque dance interpretation from Aja of it. Kahana went into cheerleading choreography. It's a great one from woo. Clan members, hold on. Oh my goodness. There was like people of color on here, and then it was like I thought that Irish man and them two motherfuckers about to roll up to the juke joint, baby, starting to think, y'all like my music? We want to come in here and sing too. Just let us in. Well, how did she get in there? Okay, I put this in great. This is in great for me. It's not my favorite. They were cutting up though. If I'm gonna be honest with you, the song is perfection. Aja won for me because it was a little bit more effortless than Kahana, even though Kahana was cutting up. But Kahana was going into a little bit, it got a little too, the dancing got a little too masculine for me. And I was like, okay, she going into cheer choreography. And I know she's a cheerleader, so I was like, okay, it makes sense. But like, the Kahana was good. Aja was better. And I was hoping for a different kind of battle. If I'm gonna be honest with you with Freakum Dress, but I still think that Aja beat her. I liked it. I just had different expectations because I'm a Beyonce fan. So to me, it was great. If it's tens, we putting it in 10 now. Oh no, Aja tore her. But like when she started doing that choreography, when her elbows went like this, I was like, oh no, we now entered into Shanti's like full on. We're about to burn that belly fat like routine. And it was no shade, but it was like, I wanted it to be puss. I did, and it wasn't giving that to me. I needed John Tay's choreography. Oh, come on, Matthew, bring it back. I need some John Tay choreography. I needed something feminine. I said feminine, but I thought Aja did the dues and was the better of the two, but it was still a fun performance. And we were all happy that Jimbo wasn't the one lip syncing to this. We were blessed. Now, Sugar Mama, I still feel like I am due reparations for Sugar Mama. I very much feel like there should be some Sugar Mama reparations. Our second poll to not have any chops. It was Acid Betty versus Naomi Smalls. It's now Aja versus Kahana Montrese. And y'all gave it tens. Yeah, I'll put that where it needs to be. Behind. All right. So we've got that up there in that range, baby. What's the next lip sync? Do we need a poll? Is it? Oh my God. All right. So the next one that we can talk about Oh, I'm embarrassed for all three of you. Okay, where are we at? Ooh, okay, this goes to a vote. Now this. This goes to the vote. Utica versus Tina Burner. My humps, my humps, my humps, my humps. Your lovely lady lumps. Check it out. Oh, yes, you get to vote on this one. Not y'all auto chopping that one. Wait a minute. It was iconic. It was iconic. What are you talking about? You guys, you just don't know fun. You don't know fun. You don't know fun. Oh my god. Let me pull it up. Let me put the visual. Okay, no shade. Watching it back was pretty funny. Watching it back today, I had a cackle or two. Watching Tina pull out every, you know, let's learn hip hop move that she could find in her repertoire against Utica, who is clearly auditioning for a Disney villain in a movie that's not going to be made because the incels will have said too much and they had to recast it with Gal Gadot because they just want that kind of shit versus a drag queen doing something. So I kind of thought Tina Burger tore. I'll be real with you. After watching this back, Tina should have stayed. And I know I'm saying this against my 7-day Adventist sister Utica, because you know I love me some Utica. Down. I watched this back. And I think in my review, I was like, no, Utica won. Tina actually did a very good job. And I was kind of shocked because it was corny, but it made more sense when I watched it back. I was like, oh, maybe I was so stuck on her color palette and me hating it so damn much that I just could not see what it was and what it was really giving. Because Utica slinked around the room and it was like, what is happening here? But it was still like interesting because I was like, what is she doing? She's a snake. Make you scream, make you scream. I was like, what? She's like, you got it. I was like, what is going on? I don't think Utica should have been in the bottom for that outfit alone. One. Two, I think they were protecting people this season. Three, go back to 1 and 2. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Y'all, how many lip syncs have I covered? Oh my God. How many are left? This is going to be a long ass live. Jeez, this is why we're not voting for all of them. Ah! 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 We're not even halfway through. Yeah, we're going to have to pick and choose our battles of voting. We're going to have to pick and choose our battles for voting. We are. There's no way I'm going to be able to make it. There's no way this could be a 2 point. It really could. Holy shoes. This is, oh my God, I should start this on Friday. What is wrong with me? If I had known this, I should start this on Friday. Oh my God, this is crazy. We're ending this poll. We're ending this poll. There's gonna have to just be some sound of the alarms. We'll get this together. Y'all have given this great though. You gave this looks like the great category. So shout out to Tina Burner and Utica. Y'all are in the greatness zone. Okay, so one of the lip syncs I have for Aja that I didn't talk about was Aja versus Kimura. I am down for this. I am. Thank you, Emrika, for helping out. Oh, yeah, I'll put that in the latter greatness category. So Aja versus Kimura, we already voted on in another poll for season 9. Do I have that visual? Let me see where we put it. Because I did take a screenshot. Where are all the good ones gone and where are all the long? Where are the street like Hercules around? That one was 10s just because of Aja. Oof. We were that generous? Can I say it's great now, just based on this list of people that we currently have versus it being season 9? I just don't feel right putting that in 10s. I feel better putting that in great because of Kimura. And only because of All Stars 10 and with this gigantic cast of excellent lip syncs. I'm going to have to put it in great for just this one. It was 10s for 9. But for the season that we're going into, based off of it's great. It's great. Jazz, thank you so much for the tippy poo. It means a lot. Trust me, with almost 2 hours into this and no end in sight. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the love. Loving this ranking live. We'll be doing this once a week live for sure in the middle of the week. I'll be just letting y'all know through the community tab early, like what we'll be talking about for sure. Okay, so let's do that. As a matter of fact, we're going to change over to the tier list real quick. We're going to do some run-throughs. I may have 3 hours in my body because right now my body's starting to shut down a little bit. And I'm like, no, girl, we got to keep going. Okay. I have so many screens up. The ADHD is killing me. Okay, here we go. So right now, Aja versus Ben de la Creme, Ginger versus Mayhem, Nina Benita Brown versus Aja, Peppermint versus Cynthia Lee Fontaine, Aja versus Kahana Montrese are in the 10s. And great, we have Acid Betty versus Naomi Smalls. We have Nicole Paige Brooks versus Black Raven. We have Utica versus Tina Burner. And we have Kimura versus Aja in great. Meh, Phoenix and Delta. Cynthia Lee Fontaine and Robbie Turner. Nope. One more time. Cynthia Lee Fontaine and Robbie Uber. Robbed Uber. A lot of people. I think we're alone now. Top 4 for All-Star 6. All in meh. Chop. Ginger Minge versus Heidi in Closet. Ginger Minge versus Trixie Mattel. Cynthia Lee Fontaine versus Farrah Moan. And Elliot of 3Ks. Tina Burner and Kimura Hall. Chop. I got lightheaded just saying all that. My God. Thanks for being here. I'm so sorry I said your name that way. It was like a door opening. I apologize. Why did I say Kristen's name like that? Okay, I'm gonna tell you why I said it. Let's be truthful. Let's not be a Libra right now. Okay. So my right eye was there quicker than my left one. And so I saw your name, but I didn't know it was Christine because I saw the heart. And so I was waiting until I got the left eye close enough to the right one so it could all come together. Okay. That's what happened because I'm low-key a gecko. Chameleon, really. And then when I said Chris and I was holding it and then I saw, that's why it came out that way. So I'm so sorry. But thank you for that was me trying not to fuck it up. It was like, Chris. I'm sorry. Kristen, thank you for the love. I appreciate you, baby. Love you and everything you do. Sending love from California. I miss California so much right now. It's hot in Texas, but yeah. Shout out to Callie and shout out to Kristen. She's awesome. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you, Cats on Pair. I mean, we're going to do All Stars 10s for the next couple of Saturdays for surezies, but during the week we're gonna still do these videos because yes, this is fun. I will pay the bill. I just got an email notification. I will pay this bill after this live. Let me finish my job first. The fuck. Also, we're blessed because my neighbor is not at home right now. And yesterday, this is why there's no video on Patreon, by the way. Yesterday, it was so much noise. They were stomping from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. I couldn't record nothing yesterday because I think she was babysitting her daughter's grandchild, and I'm not going to tell nobody's grandchild to be quiet. The children are innocent. That's the youth. Leave them alone. That little baby was throwing a ball against the balcony the entire day. All day. Imagine hearing a basketball just hitting a balcony, not outside your house. No. The upstairs, just throwing it back and forth against the. At one point, I was losing my grip, but I just let it go. I prayed on it. I was just like, you know what, God, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna need a favor later. That was me. I'm gonna need a favor. That was me. I'm gonna need a favor later. Hey, Caleb. That's just how I was looking at it. I was just like, I am definitely gonna need a favor. We're gonna have to talk. We're gonna have to do something. And I also, again, it's Black gay pride out here. So now I'm like, oh, maybe the daughter's gay and she's going out to an event and her mom is just babysitting for her. Either way, it's a baby. I'm just, and you know what I did, Big Teal? I restarted my Animal Crossing island for the 8th time. And I put my headphones in and I played my Animal Crossing game. Yep. I'm so serious. I'm like, because I couldn't play anything else that was going to calm me down. I didn't want to play a fighting game because it's going to make me angry. It's going to make me like I get hyped up when I'm playing fighting games. I get real raw, banging my chest when I beat people and all that kind of bullshit. I'm very competitive. I couldn't play my like other games because they were just handheld. It's not meant to be played all day. So I was just like, bitch, what am I going to do? Girl, I got that Animal Crossing. I was good to go. Restarted my island. It's really pretty. Pears are my native fruit. Tammy and Iggly were my first villagers. And then Nate or something like that is the first guy Stu. Stu just moved in. Flora's moving in, and somebody ugly that I'm not happy that I'm gonna have to get Tabby. Tabby's getting in there. Yeah, we got to move him out ASAP. But yeah, I that was helpful, and I just drifted off into that, and it was pretty fun to do. So shout out to Animal Crossing for once again a game being so many years old, still being entertaining. They better be working on a new one for the Switch too. They better. Okay. Excuse me. All right, y'all. Time for the quick vote. Time for the quick vote. Time for the quick vote. We're going to do Kimura versus Denali. I almost didn't, but I'm learning to let go of things. It's a good thing. Is this auto 10s, autos great, met, or chop? I would put this in great if I'm going to be honest with you, because for me, it's still wild that Kimura just walked around. I mean, she couldn't do anything, but like, it was kind of when we saw Denali's fire like really get lit up because of the fact that she kind of got like, do I say fucked over? Denali had a very tough season. Because of what, Mateo? Because of what? You misspelled that. You misspelled that. You misspelled that. You did. I'm putting this in great. Wait, no. Yes, I'd put this in great because I'm putting Denali in Lala Ree's second battle in tens. Yes. That's why I'm doing this. Yes, that's exactly what's happening. Okay. Yep. That's what's happening. Yep. Because I remembered how I was, because I was like, damn, this is a lot of lip syncs. But then I watched Lala Ree and her second one. I was like, this is really good. Even though they weren't together, it was like, okay, that was still like amazing because they both were going all out. But this goes into great because it was the fire that we needed to see in Denali in the first place. We felt bad for Kimura, but it was also iconic because she just walked and she's like, I'm just gonna get puss. I was like, okay. Rose versus Denali, though. I think this was funny because if I remember correctly, this was the bottom group. Yeah, I remember because there was the bottom group and the top group. And Denali had to go against Rose. I'm going to put this in meh. I'm going to put it ahead of the top 4 All-Star 6 one. Yeah, but not before these other. Yeah, not before those. But I'm going to put it right there. I'll be real with y'all. I saw a couple of Rose's lip syncs. The one with Olivia wasn't great either. That I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in meh as well. Not gonna lie. Again, just because Eureka's in that group. Yeah. Her, I like. Yeah. This. I'm gonna put Lala Ree and Denali in great. I want to give this a 10. I want to give it a 10 so bad. But I would be a liar. So I am going to put it in the chop. It's better than this. It's better than that, too. You know, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to. Because that was wild. In Jesus' name. The blasphemy on that stage. I love how Simone's like, they're doing a Christian song on RuPaul's. I can't get over it. Oh, that shit was so funny to me. It was so funny to me. Oh my goodness. Olivia versus Simone to Pussycat Dolls. Mm. Do I get that in great? No, I'm sorry. Break My Heart by Dua Lipa. Why was I thinking Pussycat Dolls? My bad. It was Break My Heart by Dua Lipa. My bad. My bad. I think that's great. I enjoyed that one a lot. Shout out to Simone. Hey, friend. Miss you. Um, where do I put it, though? After Aja and Kimora. After Denali and Kimora. After Aja and Kimora. The fact there are 2 Kimoras up here is kind of wild. No, it's not. It's drag. Yeah, I'm going to put that right up in there. Olivia Lux versus Candy Muse, Strong Enough by Cher. It's going in meh. It's going in meh. It's going in meh. It's going in meh. That was the day Olivia went home and I was mad. True tea. But also, I did not like that episode. I was not a fan of that episode. It's like, everything around it, I was like, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Ooh. Alyssa Hunter's only lip sync with Carrie Colby. J-Lo, play. Come on, DJ, play that song. Play it for me all night long. Remember the money gun got stuck? Mama had her back to the stage. She, like, Alyssa Hunter looked like a housewife of Miami, low key. Alexia minus the transphobia. Stop. Kidding, she's not. But yeah, is it a meh? I feel like it's a meh. Kamara was like, one chop. Chop on the ground. Do y'all want to vote on that one? Because we did do a couple already. Let me give you a vote. Yeah, let me give you a vote. I'm gonna give y'all a vote for that because we are going into a new season. Let me give you a vote for that one. Alyssa versus Carrie Colby. Why is Shackles playing in my head? I just want to say, like, baby, it is playing in my head right now. Hold on, let me get a visual. Let me give you all a visual real quick. I just want to praise. I just want to praise. Perfect picture to start on. I just want to praise. Dip It Low will be a bop for a lip sync song. Dip it low, pick it up slow, move it all around, put it out till your back blows. Pop, pop, pop that thing. I'ma show you how to make that back sing. Oh, Maria. I will be practicing how to say your last name off camera, so I'm not gonna dox you because I love it and I want to say the full name, but I'm going to say it later while I'm trying to get my Spanish together before this trip. Oh my gosh! Kiss and Pure. Thank you. Kiss and Pure. You have a beautiful name, by the way. A little something for the jar. It's in there. Thank you, babes. Beautiful name again. Once again, beautiful name. I'm just like, oh, gorgeous. I just like reading it. I like it when there are a lot of syllables. I'm kind of here for it. Syllables? Is that what I meant to say? I'm tired, girl. Come on, let's go. Okay, Alyssa's back versus Carrie Colby's. One of the reasons why I think Carrie don't like me is because I think she was a terrible lip syncer this season. I do not take that back. Carrie, I'll be real with you watching this back. Alyssa should have stayed. Carrie was effortless though. Like she definitely oozes like the sexuality, the femininity, the full bit of it all. I'd love to see her do like a burlesque number show or some sort of like, don't give her an up tempo. Give me like Sade, Is It a Crime? And like Carrie's like giving like one spotlight tease. Like it would be right with Jesus. Throw all my money. But like when we got to give her to do something, she is a walk and chew gum kind of girl. She's a turn, pose, and take the camera and make it art. But like when I need her to buck, I'm not gonna call her. I ain't never gonna call her. Yeah, a good sliding down the wall song. A good sliding down the wall. A good. I found someone in the audience I can play for him with him for 30 seconds, and it actually makes sense. Song. Because Carrie is gorgeous, but it's just like, but Alyssa was working. If I'm gonna be honest with you, the problem was. Carmelo, not a beat built in that body. Ain't no beats by Dre in there. Tell you that much. But like Alyssa's back was turned way too much. I'm gonna say that. And there were times when she just wasn't lip syncing because she was so focused on the stunt that she was trying to do. And there was an act of desperation. But Alyssa did deserve a little bit better when I looked back at this now. I'm like, wait, my Bio Miss Flores, wait a minute. Are you talking about when she tweeted that one time when, and then that happened, everyone was like, oh, but they were like, okay, we're not going to talk about it again, but they brought it back up when she got posted. Okay. I'm not showing it. I know exactly what you're talking about. The fact that you made that reference and I was like, oh my God, I know exactly what you're talking about. No, I'm so mad. I am so mad. She doesn't deny it. That's crazy. She had to run that back. Never mind. I was about to bring up some old stuff. It was the transitioning children thing that I was referring to, and everybody was mad at her when she gave her opinion on that. And she's like, I don't think children should be transitioning that early because they haven't gone through it. And then she was like, wait, I didn't mean it that way. And it was like, whoo, this is a lot. Because if you remember around that time, that was like one of the hot button issues. And I forget what specifically was going on at the time where everybody had to like say something, but people were looking for the dolls to speak on it because there were too many cis people like giving their take. And it was like, okay, girl, can we talk to somebody else? I just remember that was deleted. I never retweeted it because it was like, that's not my place. 1, 2, like I'm staying out of this. I just vote to make sure everybody gets what they need to get. You know what I mean? Like I'm not voting for people's rights to be stripped. I'm here for you to get more shit. Just that's where I was at with that. Okay, I let y'all vote. I was literally about to go back to the poll or the tier list and just be done with it. I had to delete a lot of stuff on my phone. My memory is already almost full at 528 gigs. Yes. Y'all gave it a meh, as I thought. See, we didn't even need a poll for this. We didn't even need a poll for that. I was going to meh her. I was going to meh him. I was going to meh her. We didn't need no poll for that. Actually, I was going to chop it. So, yeah, good we did a meh. Where's my arrow? Here we go. Okay, click you over. We're going to put you in meh. Everything goes before the All-Star 6. Stupid love. What's the next one, Matthew? Thank y'all for tuning in while I get my brain back sorted here. Carrie Coleman versus Chop. Carrie Colby versus Jasmine Kennedy. Break My Heart. Mega mix. I don't need your opinions. I don't need them. I don't need them. I don't need them. I remember I just witnessed Carrie Colby had on a mesh red top with panties and ankle booties, devil Party City horns, and a red wig and a titty bib. Jasmine, before Tranos got a hold of her, or I think after she got a hold of her, wig falling back, outfit not even fitting her no more, full on alabaster nipple out and everything. Girl, Jasmine's shoe flew off. She didn't even do a full kick. In the middle of her making a 90-degree angle, the heel almost hits Carson Kressley. We were hoping it would land. That lady had to dance with one shoe. It was a hot mess. Chop. Hot mess. Chop. Chop, 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 chop. The song was ruined because it was Hex Hector, and every time they do that with Whitney Houston, you lose points. The performance skills from both of them, Jasmine was drunk. Carrie was just Carrie. Chop. Stakes weren't what they needed to be. We didn't care at the time. Chop. Like, do we watch it? Nope. Chop. And that's it. Oh, I have a picture of Angeria's face. Do y'all want to see it real quick? Let me show you Angeria's face the whole time that lip sync was going on and when she was looking at Jasmine. That shit is so funny to me. Shout out to Angie. Hi, friend. I was so messy when I was getting these screenshots today. I was like, girl, look at some of these faces. Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to stick to the tier guide, y'all, because my computer is starting to get real chippy choppy right now. Okay, here we go. Let me show y'all. For those of you who are like, Matt, we couldn't see the image in the tier maker. This is what I was talking about. This lip sync. Ingeria, please stop looking at her. It's her wig, it's Jasmine's wig, it's Angie's eyes, it's the eyebrows, it's the look up, it's the girl. What is she doing? Oh my God. I love this show so fucking much. I really do. I love Drag Race. These little moments are why I love the show so much. Shout out to Jasmine. She's a sweetheart. And I love my Angie. Oh my goodness. I cannot. I cannot. It's so funny. God. Like, what is happening? Okay, hold on, man. I can't. Let me not make my computer shut down on me here. Y'all, we are 2 hours and 21 minutes into this live today. 47 lip syncs. It should have been 48, but I'm missing one. But 47 lip syncs are currently being discussed between the 18 queens that are going to be competing in All Stars 10. And we are doing our ultimate tier list right now of every lip sync that they've ever done on the show, excluding Sarah performances. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share and subscribe, become part of this Rant Pack family. I appreciate you so much for being here today and for choosing me to spend some time with on your weekend. If you would do me a favor and make sure you leave a comment about some of these different polls or certain subjects or certain lip syncs that you may want to give a different opinion on, agree, or possibly give a little bit more for it. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. The algorithm appreciates it. It really do. And I most certainly do. So thank you so very much. And if you did want to drop a little tippy poo in my jar for Roy Hostin with the Mostin, I was today trying to raise little quintadas. We've had a lot of bullshit happen this weekend going into May the 1st. And y'all know I have a vacation coming up in 20 days on top of that. So it's led me into a spiral of spiraling of spiral noodles and pasta. But I explained a lot about that on my Thursday video that I did live. But if you did want to drop a little bit of love, it goes a extremely long way. PayPal.me for /MattyRants, Cash App also I'm at Matt924, as well as Matty-Rants and Venmo MattyRants. Everybody that's tipped and thrown a little something in my jar early, thank you so very much. I appreciate you. For the super chats that have come in today, thank you as well. I appreciate those beyond all words. And for those of you just communicating in the live chat today, voting in the polls, and just giving your opinions. It's awesome. And I'm so very grateful to have you in my life. And I thank you for being here. So we're going to stick away from the pictures for just a second because my computer's starting to go a little bit slow. And we're going to stop the voting for just a second until we get to a latter portion of this, where we're going to give like our takes for who the showdown of the showdowns for the tens and the chops. The greatest of the tens and the greatest of the chops. The voting will be easier when we don't have this many people. Because I didn't realize. I was like, okay, we voted for a lot, but my God, we still got 20-something to go. Okay. We are now into season 15. 14. We are still in season 14. Why am I saying we're in a new season? I forget how many people in this motherfucker. We're at season 14. Yeah? Because 14's will uphill. 15. Because 16 was Nymphia. Oh, I'm not going to look at the chat. I refuse. 15. I know who 15 was. Why am I acting this way? I know who 15 was. Do I know who 15 was? Or am I wrong? Come on, brain. You can do it. Shauna, thank you for the love on Venmo. Love right back to you. Hold on, let my brain work a little bit. Sasha Colby. Sasha Colby was 15. Nymphia was 16. Anya Nerve 17. Boom. Okay, brain is back working again. Boom, 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 boom. So that means that we're on 14 and we're not on 15. Ha! Ha ha! See, this is why I didn't want to look at any of y'all. I was like, I'm going to figure it out. Give me a second. Give me a second. We just had to connect the dots. We're like, okay, wait a minute. We were a little too far. We're going to go back. We're going to go back. Woo! Okay. Season 14, Deja Sky versus Diabetti. I'm putting this in great. Not for Dia, but for Deja. I was proud of Deja this day. Deja had a lip sync in front of Alicia Keys, bitch. Yeah, I'm giving Deja and Dia the great one for that one. Yeah. Yeah. Deja did really good. I'm gonna put the right here. Deja did very, very, very good. Dia was interesting to see, but you could tell that song was not in her wheelhouse. It was a little too colorful. Maybe a splash of color, but like it was just a little too colorful. Maybe half the page, but it ran out of ink. But like when we got to a different song, like when we saw her do that Olivia Rodrigo, I was like, okay, this is her wheelhouse. This is it. She needs to stay away from the Chitlin circuit, but like so is Alicia. But like Matthew, I mean, she does stay away from it now. She promised us you'll never see me again. I said, Alicia, you show right. Nor that makeup. Ooh. Diabetti versus Deja Sky versus Georges. Olivia Rodrigo, good for you. I kind of want to put this almost in tens, but great. I think is where I want to land it in. Oh, Camila. Oh. You're putting it in meh? I kind of enjoyed watching it today. Enjoyed watching it today. Okay, the majority of y'all saying meh though, so I'm gonna put it in meh for y'all. Can I put it in a high meh? Let's put it in a high meh. A hymen? I'm gonna put it before the I canceled my Uber because Robbie was driving. I want to put it in great, but okay. I'll trade. This is my trade. If I keep it in meh, we have to make the Corey, Lydia, and Lana be great then, because y'all won't let me have tens. Either this gets great, or the Corey, Lana, and Lydia one get great. Wild card, you with me on that one? Deal. Okay. So we'll leave this in meh. I'm glad. 3-6. Carmela, I know you don't like them girls. That's fine. Okay, I think you're the reason why Corey unfollowed me. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I just said a whole lot of black shit. I know. Okay, moving forward here. You know, she was like, he does not celebrate our biracial relationship. Girl, look at me. I most certain both my parents black, but I respect y'all. Go love is love. As long as y'all not playing hide the slave when y'all sleeping with each other, then yeah, we good. But yeah, love is love. Okay. Shit. She did Jazzy, but then Georges and Olivia followed me like the next week. So it just happens. Yeah. So I'll take those two. I will. It's okay. I still support Corey. I think Corey is great. I just know that my tweets were also kind of like, as long as you're not Shannon Sharp out there. Oh, I'm so mad that swole unk gonna be one like what I thought he wasn't gonna be, and then sure enough, they all end up being the same. Yeah, Farnsworth is, I think, on the money with that one because it really shouldn't have been taken seriously. But I also know that certain panel members would consistently just go in. And even with me defending Corey, it was like, that's not enough. I'm like, yeah, I get it. Okay, so Diabetti versus Lady Camden. One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you. I would put this high key in the 10s. Are y'all saying great, meh, or chop? I would put this in 10s. One way or another, I'm gonna get you. I thought this was fabulous. I think it's a 10. It may not be the highest 10, but like, even for this season, it was one of the highlights of the season for season 14. Yeah. I'm so happy we're fine with 10s. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm putting it up here. I'll put it after Aja and Kahana. I'll put it before Aja and Kahana. Okay. Diabetes versus Jasmine Kennedy. Aretha Franklin's Respect. I'll help you out. There you go. And next, Bosco versus Lady Camden. Bitch. Okay. I kind of want to put this in 10s because I was gagged. I kind of want to put the Bosco in the Lady Camden one in the 10s just because I'll go ahead. I was surprised those two Caucasians were tearing that fucking song up. Tore it up. Lady Camden ate it up. Bosco was good, like good. And we saw Bosco really eat in the Diana Ross song later, but like I was gagged. I was gagged. I was like, oh my God, it is so loud. It is so loud. Yeah, I'm putting it in 10. I'm putting it in 10. Y'all took an R&B song and you didn't make it trash. Oh yeah, you definitely going up here. Yeah, yeah. Like you see the shot I got of this? Like, come on now. I was having a ball watching that lip sync again. I was like, okay. Yeah, they were eating. And for it to be a slow song too, that's how you know it was good. Oh my God, we got to do a season 4. We got to do a season 4 tier list maker because I'm just thinking about all the lip syncs for season 4. Oh, God. Okay. Bosco versus Jasmine Kennedy, Diana Ross. Swept away. I know Jasmine was tired. She had to lip sync for every one of them, just like Bosco did. I know they were tired boots. They still were chewing. I'm putting it in great and a high grade at that. We're gonna do a high grade for them because I lived. I did. I thought Bosco was cutting up, girl. I was like, okay, Bosco. I was like, I'm putting it as a high grade, like a high grade. I love that song by Diana Ross too. It's a good song. It was high stakes. It was a lip sync Lollapalooza because they did so bad for Snatch Game. So like they're the last day. Yeah, it's a high grade. As a matter of fact, I did. I'm putting as the best for the greats right now because I had a great time watching that again. I was like, this was great. It was the fact that they both hit the ground at the same time at the beginning. Remember when the song started and they hit the beat at the same time? Jasmine and Bosco hit the ground, boom, boom, and start going right into the spoken word part of it. I was like, yes, y'all know the song. Thank you, thank you. Aha! It was them both laid down like, whoo, all right, we about to go in. I was here for it. Georges versus Bosco. And this is when Bosco got the I can't believe it's chocolate and got to stay. What was the song again? God, there were so many things on here. Oh, Heartbreak Hotel remix. It's a meh. Ooh, I want to give it more for Georges because Georges kind of cut the fuck up in this. But Bosco that was when I was concerned and I was like, okay, so Bosco, if you can do music by Whitney Houston without the oot oot mix, you're actually very good. But when they give you the oot mix, you're like, nah, not so much. It's a meh, a high meh. I'll put it before the conjoined titties. Yeah. No. After. Yeah, after. After. Yeah. Because Georges was cutting up. Bosco was like, she was, all I really want is, and it was like, not so much. And remember when George was like, God, go, God, go, God, go, God. Like, bitch, I don't know what curtain you're pulling on. I don't know what curtain you're pulling on. I'm gonna need you to close your shades. I liked it though. I did like her interpretation. Oh, Willow Pill versus Bosco, Luther Vandross. Never too much, never too much, never too much. Boom, 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 boom. I want to put it in tens. I want to put it in tens. I'm sorry. Because I still can't believe that Willow just did so well. And it was the fact that she just didn't, like, I'm not going to boom cat. I'm not about to walk over the stage. I'm just going to feel the song. I'm just going to do it. That's it. I will give it to Camden, Bosco, and Willow. Were cutting up that season. All three were cutting up that season on certain lip syncs. They were cutting up. I was like, ow, ow, oh. I'm gonna drop it from a 10 and I'm gonna keep it at a high grade. I'm gonna put it a little bit before, yeah, I'm gonna put it a bit before that one. Jasmine Kennedy versus Georges Etta James. Something got a hold on me. Oh, yes, it do. It was like watching, how do I describe this? Because we liked it. We were pleased. I remember as the panel when we were watching it, but when I was watching it back, I was like, girl, baby La Cienega over here versus the big sister from fucking Phineas and Ferb are lip syncing to Etta James. One got a neon green outfit and a push pin bang, and the other girl got a swoopity doop in an open heart chest surgery outfit. Girl, I was gagged. I'm gonna say great. Y'all saying tens, so I'm gonna put it in tens. The majority of y'all were saying tens. I'm gonna put it in tens because they were young babies. They didn't disrespect the song full on, full through. Yeah. It was a surprise. Yep. I'm okay with that. It was a surprise. Hold on, I gotta put it here first and then and then put it in great. Yeah, I will put it at the end of the great of the tens category here, but yes, I'll put it there. Georges versus Orion story goes into a high meh only because Georges carried Orion's story. I don't even need to ask you on that one. I was watching that again. Would you like to see a funny visual? Do I have it on here? Let me see. The majority of these lip syncs are coming from this season, by the way. And we're not done with George's either. We still got a little ways to go. Yup. Ooh, honey. Ooh, honey. Ooh. I'm gonna bring y'all back real quick. I'm gonna bring you back. This is why I walked by your booth and didn't say hello. I like Strangers with Candy. That's a good show. It's a good show. It's the fact that the receding hair, girl, that's a gag. The wig is coming back so far that we can even see the like it's that bad. It's that bad. It's like not only is the wig missing, but also the regular front is gone too. Craziness. 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 Both sets of not mine and mine are being pushed back. Craziness. 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 I could not help but get that screenshot. I was like, girl, they gotta remember. They gotta remember. They got to remember. Oh my God, we're almost done. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 lip syncs left to go. Oh my God, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Jesus Christ, Matthew. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. What was that? I don't know. But it came out my mouth. Protect the bricks. You right, Christopher, because we do need homes. Oh, I make myself laugh. Okay. Everyone be kind. Especially in this housing market. Actually, I'll take a stucco house. I live in Texas, so no basements are necessary. Oh, every car needs a brick too, especially if you some little bastard bitch. I'll bust your windows out your car, back window, baby. That one costs a lot. Actually, get the driver's side. That's gonna really hit them. Angeria versus Georges. This is All Stars 7, 9. Jesus, Matthew. All Stars 9. $1 Million Bill, Whitney Houston. And if he make you feel like $1 million bill, say, oh, say, typical left, right, up, down, make you look round and round, say, I'm gonna put it in great too. I enjoyed it. I'm gonna put it after the other two black queens, Nicole and Raven. Ooh, yeah, see how it's going slow right now? Yes, honey. She's going slow. Lala Ree versus that one villain that always attacks the Teen Titans that can stretch. What's her name again? Bitch, I live for Georgia's outfit this day. I was like, girl, she looks just like that lady from Teen Titans with the bob and everything. She looks like her. I was gagged. I was like, oh my God. It was Lala Ree versus Georges, and it was about damn time Lizzo. It's also going in great. Yup. I'm gonna put it behind $1 Million Bill. That also goes in great. Yep, goes in great. Goes in great. Ooh, Chanel versus Georges. Georges versus Soap. Georges versus Scrub Bubbles. Georges versus Hold on, let me go get it real quick. Georges versus Scrubbing Bubbles. Or Chanel, I should say. And we just saw this not too long ago for All Stars 9. Love Come Home by Christine W, I think. And if you remember from my review, I was like, who is this? I have no idea who this is. And then I heard the song and I was like, I really don't. And I know they're probably really popular somewhere and amazing. And a lot of our careers are thankful for, I don't know. Yeah, Break Free with Chanel and Roxy. Yeah, this was another song. Georges was whipping that hair for Phil and was eating Chanel up. This is Chanel the whole performance. Girl, I was hollering. hollering. Everything before Eureka. Okay, come back. Let go. Okay, so now we're on to season 15. God, it's taking us so long to get here. It's taken us 2 hours and 46 minutes to get here. Who versus who? Who is that? Guess versus Roxy. Georges versus Roxy. What was the song? What was the song? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think that's why I forgot it, because there's already a Holding Out for a Hero on here. It was 7 Rings. Why is everyone throwing out different stuff? What the fuck is happening? Oh, we're talking about Irene and Gabby Hanna lip sync to 7 Rings. Okay, we'll do that imaginary one for I Need a Hero. I'd put that in great for Georges versus Roxy. Yeah, Georges does. So this does prove that Georges has more lip syncs than Ginger. That proved it. Because I missed one from Ginger, but I already had Georges higher, but now I missed one from Georges too. So Georges has the most lip syncs out of anybody in the season. Gag on that. That's crazy. And it's really not, but she is when you say lip sync assassin, you're gonna put her up in there. Okay. So yeah, Georges is the one that has lip synced the most out of everybody on this cast. Beating a logo girl that has been on now their fourth season, still beating them. Lip sync that much. The Lollapaloozas, y'all, I'm telling you. Ginger versus Georges. Now that would be interesting. Depends on the song. Because one is going to eat the other. George is either going to eat Ginger for a while or Ginger going to have a nice snack. Either way. It's really going to depend on the song. It's going to depend on the song. It's going to be one of them either ors. It's like, ooh, let's see how this goes. Because Ginger can play the game. And I know George knows how to move her body. You know what I'm saying? And she's also gotten even better with like emoting down. So it's like, where is this going to go? So yeah, it's going to come down to the song. It's going to come down to the song, baby. And if it's a good universal one, that's when you know it's going to be great. If those two end up lip syncing against each other and the song is a universal one that both Ginger knows and Georges knows, it is over. And that's when I like it. When they both know what the song is and they're two different styles, that's when you get good TV. That's when you get good lip syncing. Because they're like, oh, I know that song. Let's go. And they're just going to do their own thing. So, yeah. So, what do we think about Irene versus Gabby Hanna? The girl, the monster. Amethyst looks just like Gabby to me. Except I like Amethyst. And Amethyst probably complains less, probably thinks that her life, nobody owes her anything. She's not an entitled, selfish, spoiled fucking brat who like uses their gender as a weapon. Yeah, no, totally not that person. So yeah. 7 Rings too. Ariana Grande was there that day. I'm gonna chop it just for that. I'm gonna chop it just for that. Maybe Irene will have like a redemption with lip syncing during this season, possibly. I'm gonna hope so for her sake. Where do I put you? I'm gonna put you in the lead for chops. I am. I am. When she started sliding and she had to do it in installments, I just couldn't. Mistress Isabel Brooks versus Jax. I'm so mad that I missed those 2 lip syncs. I cannot believe. Well, I think I just missed one. I'm so mad at myself. I tried so hard today. I cannot believe it. I've been up since 7, bitch. I was double checking. I was trying to look it up on Wikipedia's. The Virgo rising in me is so angry. The Virgo rising in me is evil right now. Oh, I was there. Okay. Jesus Christ. Tell it to my heart. Tell me I'm the only one. Is it love or just a game? I love this song so fucking much. It's such a good song. And I love that they've given a couple of songs that have already had time on Drag Race second chances. But what the fuck about the songs that did not get the love that they deserved? And the fans have told them, and they are very, very much. Let's be very clear. Drag Race knows where the lip syncs were trash. And y'all know those songs aren't that expensive. And you can pick some of them back up again. You can. You really could. I'm looking at you, Britney Spears. I'm looking at that song. I'm looking the drag staple that y'all were so mad and sent 2 people home. I'm just saying. This was great. I'm gonna put Mistress and Jackson great because I was afraid for my Houston sister because I was like, Houston ain't going out like that. Fuck that noise. Fuck that noise. Okay. But also Jax choose. But like Mistress was like doing everything. She was dancing. She was also emoting for filth. She made fun of the song. She was comedic, all of that in this one. I mean, if you say Jax won that, that's your opinion. I'm biased because of Mistress. So there. See, look at that honesty. If it's from the H, honey, I'm sorry. Hate to tell you. Hate to tell you. I'm not going to be fair. Mistress Isabel Books. Oh my God, I'm tired. Oh my God. Mistress Isabel Brooks versus Anitra. When love takes over. Yeah, yeah. See, Jazzy, you got your Connecticut brethren. See, I'm telling you, we hometown people. We always represent hometown. Hometown. I chose the picture of when Anitra got in front of her doing something with her feet, and Mistress was like, oh, that was my favorite part. I'm sorry. That was my favorite part. Mistress is being like, oh. Just stupid. You better punch that duck because it wasn't walking. A high meh. Yeah. Jaime. After Daya, Deja, and Georgia's. Mm-hmm. Jaime. I'm gonna tell you why. Because nobody went home. This was supposed to be for the top 3. You knew there was going to be a top 4. This was games. So the stakes weren't high. They're in gowns. The song doesn't match the gown. Yeah. So yeah, it's a high meh. Because like we were just like, oh okay, we can go to that finale then. Like oh okay, we're done. I'm like oh we're done. The song's great. It just the song deserved better. Ooh. Mistress and Anisha, please don't be mad at me. That song deserved better. That song deserves some boom cat. I'm just saying I need a commander moment too again with this show because I feel like that's another song that can just be done tremendously often with Kelly Rowland's music. Like from here on out, I'll be your commander. Oh yes. Yes. But this song was When Love Takes Over. Yeah, yeah. No, I don't know the rest of it. I just know that When Love Takes Over part. Yeah, yeah. The song was a definition of meh. It wasn't their fault because they used it at the end for their best drag, which we hate that shit. We hate that. Stop giving them up tempo numbers in gowns and stop giving them slow songs in bodysuits. It is wild. It is wild to see that shit with this show sometimes. I'm like, what are you doing? You know what they're going to wear that day. You've chosen the song for the category. You know they can't change clothes. What are you doing? It's going to be so funny seeing them dance in dresses. Is it? Not. It's really sucks because we all can tell as fans now after 17, now about to be 18 season, minus one contestant, that you need to do better and you need to be better. And it should be easy. It should be better for these queens because it's kind of fucked up. It's almost like a humiliation ritual. Like, what the hell? Anywho, now we're on to season 17 because there is only one person left and they're not from season 16, they're from 17. And that's Lydia B. Collins. We have not even done a season 17 tier list yet, but this one I will have no issue doing. You would be slow right now when I want to do something so quickly. Boogie Wonderland goes into great just for Lydia alone. And me laughing at Arietti the entire time because I giggled. For the lesbians, I want to put the Corey King and Lydia Lipsync in there. Just for the lesies. My lesbian. Maybe a high meh or a low grade. Low grade. Yeah, low grade. I'm still gonna put it in great because both Corey and Lydia can lip sync. At least they're together and they both can lip sync now. Shit. It's a low grade because I was entertained. Oh, I was so sad for her this day. I did want Lana to win, but I was also sad because, like, at one point I was like, "Oh, Lydia might take her." um, ooh, Jaime for Unholy. I hate that song. We're chopping it just because of the dress. Chop for the audacity. Okay, we'll put it in the chops case. You know what? I'm going to chop it because it's a Sam Smith song. How about that? How about Nothing to Do with Lana or Lydia? Having them in the bottom was also a chop, high key, but because of Sam Smith. Mm-hmm. It's Liza with a Z. La, la, la. It's going to be a high meh. I'm making it a high meh just because of Susie too. Because Hermona Elise had the nerve to say, I did this song for a talent. And then we saw what we saw. Chop. Oh, not me wanting to say chop. No, it's a bad. And last and not least, because I bartered for this, 360. Oh. Ba-ba-na. Ba-ba-da. What did I bar? Did I get great out of this? Or did I get 10s? I feel like I got 10s out of this. I should have got 10s for 360. I'm making it high. I don't care, y'all. I don't like three ways. And I had such a blast. Like, I hate three-way lip syncs, but I really love this song. It's so Julia. Oh, bumping out. Yeah, a high grade, close to 10 for sure. I was here for Corey chewing. I don't give a fuck. Corey was out there. Yeah. Oh yeah. Please, come on, Corey. Camera flash. I said, ladies and gentlemen, those in between, there you have it. Jesus Christ, thank you, God, I got through this. I don't know how. We're at the 3-hour plus mark. 47 plus lip syncs, minus 2 that we should have had in here. This is the list. Oh, my head hurts. Okay. I could cry. Oh my gosh, my throat. Okay, calm down, Matthew. Calm down. So, Julia. Pampana. Pampana. I can't. Okay, let's go over this list. Okay, so in the 10s, we have Aja versus BenDeLaCreme, Anaconda, Ginger Minj versus Mayhem Miller, Phone, Nina Bonina Brown versus Aja, Finally, Peppermint versus Cynthia Lee Fontaine, Music by Madonna, Diabetes versus Lady Camden, One Way or Another, Aja versus Kahana, Freakum Dress, Bosco versus Lady Camden, In Vogue, What's it gonna be, more friend? Don't let go. I don't wanna lose control. And we have Jasmine Masters in Georges, Etta James. Now, in the great category, we have Willow Pill and Bosco, Luther Vandross, Jasmine Kennedy and Bosco, Diana Ross, Mistress versus Jax, Taylor Dane, Lana, Corey, Lydia, Charlie XCX, Acid Betty, Naomi Smalls, Madonna, Nicole Page Brooks, Raven, In Vogue, Angeria Georges, Whitney Houston, Lala Ree, and Georges. The fuck was this song? My God. About Lizzo, About Damn Time, Lydia versus Arietti's Bad Rhythm, and that being Boogie Wonderland by Earth, Wind, and Fire, Utica versus Tina Burner, My Humps, Kimora Black versus Aja, I Need a Hero, Holding Out for a Hero, excuse me, Deja Sky versus Diabetes, Fallen by Alicia Keys, Olivia Lux versus Simone, Break My Heart by Dua Lipa. Kimora versus Denali. 100% Pure Love. Denali versus Lala Ree. When I Grow Up. Corey versus Lydia. Gay Sex. Okay. In the Met category, Susie mouthing Liza with the Z over Lydia and Hermona Lisa. Phoenix versus... My brain wants to stop. It wants to stop. Phoenix versus Delta Work, Bad Romance. Georges versus Orion Story. That song. Betty versus Georges versus Deja Sky. A song by that girl who has a cookie at Crumble that tastes like shit. Anitra versus Mistress Isabel Brooks. When Love Takes Over. Yeah, yeah. Cynthia Lee Fontaine's Red Shorts versus Robbie Frauded Uber. That one song. Conjoined Titties. There were a lot of people on stage with Ginger Minge and Jaden Dior Fierce. Bosco and Georges were in silver, and they lip synced to a song. That's also in Meh. Denali and Rose. Enough said. Olivia and Rose. Y'all remember. Olivia and Candy. Yes. Carrie, Colby, Jack Cheese versus Alinter, because that's Alyssa and Hunter put together. So Alinter versus Kirkolb, Chernobyl. Woo! Sorry. Jennifer Lopez. So yeah, just as bad. Georges versus Bubbles in All-Star 7. And Ginger, Minge, Kylie Sonique Love, and Raja versus Eureka's. In the Chop category, Gabby Hanna versus Irene Devereaux. No, the Alien. Ginger Minge versus Heidi in Closet's Fallen Wig. Ginger Minge and Trixie Mattel in between transitioning, doing 100%. No. Show Me Love by Robin. Fuck. Olivia's Ugg Face and Denali's Ugg Face, Shackles by Mary, which made a lot of sense because how their makeup looked. The scissors that stopped Lydia B. Collins from possibly winning season 17. Cynthia Lee Fontaine's Red Shorts again and versus Pheromone. Eureka's Knees Went Home again. A clan member, Kahana and Tina Burner doing a Moulin Rouge. It was shown that Elliot did not know any of the black parts. Carrie Colby versus Jasmine Kennedy, Trans Lives Matters, and Diabetes versus Jasmine Kennedy, another song they had no business singing. This is the list. This is the list. This is it. I will post this on the community tab after this live today. I am done. It is over. I am finished. I have nothing left to give. I really don't. I absolutely have nothing left to give. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for tuning in today. We have our list. If I were to say what the best lip sync song for me is out of this list, never would have made it without you. That's the Michael McDonald version. Never would have made it without you. Is that how I sing it, Marvin? I can't forget. No, sorry, wrong song. Never would have made it. I'm awesome. Okay? Don't you ever fucking forget that. Bitch, I'm funny, fine, and everything. Don't you ever forget that. You hating assholes too. Yeah, buddy. I just gave a Michael McDonald full reference read to a Marvin Sapp song. You bitches could never. Anywho, favorite out of everybody's. Can I say a tie? I'm gonna say a tie. I'm a Libra. Aja, Ben de la Creme, Ginger, and Mayhem Miller. I can't choose between those two. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't. I'm afraid I cannot. I'm nope. I can't choose between those two. I do watch both of those, like religiously. Like I love both of them so much. Those are some of the best lip syncs that have ever happened on Drag Race, to be honest. But we could put that in a category of best of the best, if we will, for both songs. So yeah, that's my top right there. I'd give them both the crown. They're both great in individual ways. Like honestly, love those two. The worst of the worst out of this one, I keep forgetting not in love anymore. I can't forget that I'll never be the same again. Every time I'm near you. Every time I feel. I think it may go to respect. Because I can look at the other songs and know that, okay, there was some try, there was some making of sense. I'd say between Ginger Minj and Trixie Mattel's Robinus, You Gotta Show Me Love, and Aretha Franklin's Respect, it's going to go to Respect because Diabetes and Jasmine. No way. No, actually, let me take that back because Dia did do decent. Let me not do that. It only makes sense that we would give it for a three-way lip sync. So Kimora, Elliot, and Tina Burner would be my bottom of the barrel for Moulin Rouge. Yep. Yeah, that would be my bottom of the barrel of Moulin Rouge, honey. Woman Up is actually maybe Woman Up. I like to hear it in the comment section. Y'all get in the comment section and tell me the best out of the tens for you, the best out, the worst, the best out of the tens, and the worst out of the chops. And give your greats and your mess if you wanted them in tens or you wanted them in other categories. I'd love to see your four. There we go. Give me your big four. Give me your big four. Your tens, your great, your met, and your chop out of everybody here. Give me your big four. And range it on that. The best of the tens, the best of the greats, the worst of the mez, and the worst of the chops. I like that. I like that. The worst for mez and chops, and the best for tens and greats in the comment section. That'd be fucking beautiful. Okay, I will take a screen grab after this video when my computer can like cool down because my computer is hot. My computer is hot. I got the fan blowing on it too. But it's like, bitch, you have 7 windows pulled up right now, Matthew. Let me close this out. Y'all, this was so much fun. This was so much fun. I had a blast today. 3+ hours of straight up talking about lip syncs from RuPaul's Drag Race based off of our All Stars 10 cast, which is premiering Friday, May 9th on Paramount Plus. And I will be, of course, covering it here on my channel and doing reactions on my Patreon. So please tune in because next Saturday, it won't be a tier list, but it will be All Stars 10 reviews, a live review at that. And of course, the panel on Sundays, and there will be a panel tomorrow. Now, skis. And this poll I will be doing for the panel tomorrow. So this will be the poll I was trying to do the last time and the poll I was doing this time, I will finally be able to do for the panel tomorrow on top of all this other stuff we're going to talk about. But so, train of thought just went away. If you did want to get that free week of Paramount Plus, get you some. I got a free week on me. Go ahead and click that link, stay past that week, and enjoy the Drag Race and the Paramount Plus of the network E and all that good stuff. Get you that live TV tease. I wanted my stomach to growl because it was growling. I was trying to get it to growl on camera, so it'd be like, that's my thoughts on it. I see a lot of solo careers coming out of that. I was like, ooh. It's for a certain group. I call it if you enjoyed anything that Camila Cabello's did for her last album, that's that group for me. That's that group for me. The song was unnecessary. The song was unnecessary. I was like, why is this a lead song? Why is this not just on the album? This should just be on the album. But okay. I still like them. Like Cat's Eye still gonna be them girls for me, but I was just like, ugh. There are flies fucking on the food. What sense does this make? And some of the choreography was just chaotic, and the video had way too much going on to where it was like, what is happening here? It was weird. Jaquisha, thank you, baby, for the tippy poo on Cash App. Love the tier list. Thank you so much, love. I'm glad you did. I put a lot of work into that, even though I was missing two. It was originally a TikTok song. Oh, so they thought they could do a Doechii. Okay. They thought they could take a song that was meant for like a very short period of time and turn it into something. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, okay, I'm good on that. I'll be back for the next song. I'm still on here. Honey. Too much. All I think is us. Yeah, I'll be right there, baby. I'm still on touch. Okay. Monday, I was waiting for you. Tuesday, had me waiting by the phone. Please. I already got that choreography down. There's no way. We're not going back. I sat and watched all those YouTube videos. I watched those two choreographers and all their punketry and all their oh, please. Those two queens, I was like, let me get this choreography down, girl. Because I was in that bathroom like, oh, switch around, come back to this. Oh, turn up the chord. Yes. Love it. Too young to waste my time. Because sometimes I'm alone when... Love them. They're so awesome. I just need them to not like... whoever is managing them, I need y'all to gotta do better. Y'all gotta do better. Okay. We're done skis. We're donezo. We're out of here. Thank y'all for coming through. Thank y'all for tuning in today. Thank you so much for the generous tippy poos for today. More than amazing. God bless you all. Thank you for the super chats today. More than amazing. God bless you all. Thank you for the live chat today, for the live voting, for the live conversation, for anybody that just stepped into the room. Thank you so much. It means so much to me because I did put a lot into this video today and I had a great time doing it, even though by the end of this video, I feel like I'm about to pass out. Tad bit. I had a light breakfast this morning. It was just eggs and fruit. Okay. I'm getting ready for my summer snatch body. Where am I at? Do I feel comfortable lifting my shirt? Where am I at? We're here. We're here with the body, but I need there to be a little bit tighter because I kind of got crazy or whatever. And this like whole dent for me sitting down or whatever. But like, we're getting there. Ugh, we're getting there. This is me pushing out my air. Suck in, out. Thank you. We're getting there. We're getting there. We got more work to do. We got more work to do. Oh my God. I'm never going to be happy. I already know how this is with my body. I talked to my therapist about this. She's like, you are coming from having a dysmorphia. I'm like, yeah. So I'm a little bit how I look or whatever. And then when my friend told me, he's like, because I was like, my chest got bigger. He's like, I don't see it. Oh, that fucked me up. Because it has definitely gotten bigger. It used to be really flat and concave. I was like, oh, okay. So don't even worry about it. You want me to give you some tips? I don't want any of your tips, girl. Bitch, I know how to work out. I got body bills in my family. What? You can ask me some. So I could have said their tummy was a little pooch, but I had to catch myself because I love my people. But I was like, oh, so you're just trying to put me down? Okay, I got you, girl. Don't even worry about it. Because there's definitely a difference. I know that because I check on myself and I've been checking my weight, like measuring and doing everything. So I'm like, work, but it is what it is. Like I said, y'all know I went on that no bread, no rice, and no carb diet, like which is Atkins, but not really because I kind of did my own thing with it. I did that for a month, and then after that, I went and started to like just incorporate little foods in there. So if y'all want to start small, I start with that. Stop drinking juice. I know. Yes, no sugar, unless it's natural, like it came from the plant, like you're eating a fruit that's different, or like it's milk that you're drinking, which has like the sugar in it. You know what I mean? Like something that naturally has sugar is fine, but if it's like you bought something that is like a cookie or like something that had to be added. If you want sweet yogurts, get you some yogurt because that's a good protein for you too. I'd recommend Activia, especially if you have trouble using the potty, because that way it has microbiotics that are going to help you push all that protein that you put in your body out. And right now, one of the things that my nutritionist, shout out to her, told me to start doing way more is like with vegetables, get the darker greens, dark lettuce, like not lettuce. I'm very much doing baby spinach right now, arugula, and a spring mix. I forget what's all in there, but that spring mix of vegetables has mustard greens in there too. I was told that one's really good for your body. There's a lot of antioxidants in some of that too. So that as well. Dark kales, that was one thing I was told. And if I do dressing, it's light or like a vinaigrette. Nothing fat heavy, nothing like that for at least a month. And then if you see some results, be like, okay, and then start to go from there. And then lightly workout. Y'all, I got a step machine over here that I paid $50 for on Amazon, and I have resistance bands. And I push up. And then I go to my little gym over here in my apartments. Oh, and if you're above 30, take your multivitamins. If you're below 30, take your multivitamins. That's a big deal. Take those multivitamins. Above or it don't matter if you're old or young. Take your multivitamins. Not just to see multi. Oh, and go to bed. My therapist and my doctor are very adamant because I had issues with sleeping like before I went to that doctor's appointment. They're like, no, you need 8. There's no 6, 7. You can do that and you can make it in the day. Get you some sleep. You need some sleep. She's like, all the people who don't get sleep like earlier in the life and go into later life, it's going to catch up in the worst way possible. Thoughts on supplementing probiotics? Metamucil's good. I don't like the taste of Metamucil. That's why I do Activia. There's another one I know about too that's pretty good as well. And I forget, I don't know if it's flaxseed or something else like that, but there's another one that's really good for you too. That's recommended. I know there's this algae that you can have that's very, very good for you, but they say don't take too much of it. They say like be careful with that. Like it's like a once a day thing, not an all day thing. And some people kind of overdo it. And you build up intolerances to stuff, or not tolerances to stuff. So it's like, But gut health is extremely important. That gets people normally later on in their later years in life is the gut health part because they don't think that there's issues, and it's like, get ready, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad because everything goes to the gut, baby. But yes, okay. All right, let me close this out because I just went into my little ramble as I sip on kombucha. Kombucha's fine. Some people just think it's like, oh, if I drink kombucha, I'm going to be healthy. It's like, no, but it's better than a lot of shit, like a lot of shit. ADHD kicking my ass. at Matty-Rants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the Matty-Rants. I have a Linktree link in my About section if you want to click on it and get you to all my social media spaces and places. I do reactions on Patreon, and so I will be starting doing reactions on All Stars 10 this weekend, but I'm currently doing Black Mirror and The Last of Us at Severance right now on my Patreon, so if you want to join it, it's for as low as $1 a month. I also have a P.O. Box, so if you're in the Rant Pack and you want to send me something special to open up online, because I literally just paid that bill for another 3 months of that P.O. Box, please send me something. I'm dying to go to my P.O. Box and for something to be in there because there was nothing in there. Please be something in there. My P.O. Box is in the About section as well. I'm bookable on Cameo. I have merch available at dragqueenmerch.com and an affiliate partner with Paramount Plus. I'll get that free week of Paramount Plus on me. And I also have a Discord up, the Rant Pack Discord. Shout out to Liam for putting that together and for working with everybody else around it too. Make sure you give Liam some love for that. I'm really appreciative of him. But yes, the Discord is live. I will be putting it in my Linktree link very soon. But as for now, it's in the comment section currently, and I need to put that link in my About section or for my videos too. So I'll get it posted up very soon. I just need to change some things around and all that kind of good stuff. But yes, that's it for me today. Before I go, hit that thumbs up. Make sure you leave those comments. I gave you some homework. I almost said something else. Like, what was I about to say? I gave you some homework on what you can do and what you can put in there. So that's going to be awesome and amazing. I'm so happy about that. And Merca, that link expired. Should be the same link. Try to catch Lee. As a matter of fact, I'll text Liam when I get off of this to get the link, because I think I have a different one too. And I'll just get it posted. They have like a 24-hour invite link, I think. Okay. I'll get it posted. If all else fails, I'll have it. If I don't have it up tonight, I'll have it tomorrow. But let's try to remind ourselves before the end of the day today that pop back in the comment section and find the Discord link. Got me? Okay, cool. Okay. If you did want to drop a little something in my jar before I go, paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $Matt924 or MattyRants or Venmo MattyRants. Again, all the Tippy Poos today, all the super chats, the live chat, everything from top to bottom. No matter if we had the normal views or not, this was a blast today. So thank you so very much. I appreciate y'all for appreciating the work. I will see you tomorrow for the panel. And All Stars 10 on Friday, bitches. All Stars 10 on Paramount Plus, May 9th, Friday. Tune in. 3 different brackets, tournament style. And all that good stuff. I will see y'all later. Take care. Bye, y'all. Bye. Listen. Yeah.